Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 to 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail. Right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Hey, what's going on? Hello, welcome to the KVJ show. Good to see everybody here today. Y'all looking fresh, frisky,
fresh,
ready to go at this thing?
So fresh and so clean.
Okay, that's all good. How's your, I guess it's not bachelor. What do you call it when there's a female that is loaning it without her mate?
It's called Awesome
Bachelorette,
Pad?
I guess. Your bachelorette pad?
Chick pad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just me and Mags, and Mags is very low maintenance. And so I've just kind of been like doing whatever I want. It's awesome.
Is it just like wine and Netflix every night? Or?
I caught up on all my Housewives show yesterday. I caught up on Queen of the South yesterday.
Wow.
I ate a bag of chips with my feet up and just had no interruptions.
That's what I was figuring you were doing. I was wondering. I could see he's in a robe, kick back, slippers on.
I just loved it. It was so nice.
When do they come back?
Thursday.
Okay.
Later in the day.
All right.
Otherwise known as Doomsday.
Doomsday.
No,
Here they come.
Just kidding.
That's right.
I miss them, but
Sure.
not a lot.
Well, it's nice to have a little change of okay.
I don't know if they miss you either.
I miss them, but not a lot.
I wonder if you guys say, we're doing good up here too.
Well, there you go. There's the love.
No, it's nice to have a vacation from mom responsibilities.
Sure.
It's just nice to be able to enjoy laying in my house without screaming and toy throwing, and it's just different.
There's a lot of ladies out there right now very jealous of what you got.
I highly recommend you send your husband and son away for a few days. It's really cool.
Okay, Buffalo's a good distance, huh?
Buffalo's perfect.
Okay, all right. Well, welcome to it. It is the Tuesday KVJ show.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, Bam Margera is really not seeing what's going on around him. We told you he got fired from the upcoming Jackass movie that they're doing. They were filming it, and he had a clause in his contract that said basically, if Bam can't stay sober, Bam can't stay on the movie.
Wow.
And so Bam couldn't stay sober, and Johnny Knoxville and the producers said, I'm sorry, you got to go.
Right.
And so now Bam Margera has been all over social media, ripping on Johnny Knoxville, saying what a dirtbag he is. But really, it's just about Bam not being able to be clean and sober and function on a movie set.
I think he's doing tell-all interviews. I think he's rolling over on the Jackass crew because he's butthurt he's not involved.
But, guys like Steve-O stepped up yesterday on his social media and said, look, the two people that you're saying are wronging you, Johnny Knoxville and the movie director, these are the same two guys that organized my intervention, which saved my life. Everybody bent over backwards to get you in this movie. All you had to do was not get loaded. But you've continued to get loaded, and it's that simple. We all love you every bit as much as we say we do, but nobody who really loves you can enable you or encourage you to stay sick.
Huh, yeah.
And so that's it right there. I mean, Steve-O's been through it.
It's a pretty big response from Steve because he doesn't call him a jerk. He says, we love you.
We love you, but you're the problem. Keep doing all these interviews like nobody else is at fault but you, Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully Bam hears it. Somebody else who needs to hear it, Josh Duggar's pregnant wife, Anna, is apparently sticking by him and does not believe the child porn on his computer was his.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Say that out loud. This is a guy who's already had a past of doing all kinds of awful things, including to his own sisters when he was younger. she doesn't believe the charges against him and apparently continues to bring his kids around him for supervised visits because the court has said that's the only way he's allowed to see his kids. That's weird. And finally here, Rebecca Black has new music, Kevin. Are you excited?
Oh, yeah. Remember her from the old Friday Jam?
It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, Friday, Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, partying,
Yeah.
Partying, partying,
Yeah.
Fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the weekend.
Fun. I can't think of a lyric to write.
I mean, she ain't lying though. I mean,
Yeah.
the weekend, fun.
Yeah.
That's not the
No, that's the
that's
old
the old
one.
one. Okay, here's the new one.
Yes, this is a song called Worth It for the Feeling. What do you think about the new Rebecca Black?
Here we go again. Last time it took us down to the bitter end. I need someone healing, but it's worth it for the feeling. Here we go again. Now I'm not looking back 'cause that pain is dead. If history's repeating, it's worth it for the feeling. Might not look the same 'cause now we're both a little different. How to find ourselves so we can
How about that? Okay.
Honestly though,
I don't hate that.
give me Friday. I like Friday.
Aw.
She's trying to legit go do something with that song.
It's a more mature
Yeah,
sound.
it is. Yeah, I think she even dropped some profanity in that. So not the old Rebecca Black you knew from Friday.
That's the new thing in pop music. You got to throw at least one curse word in there now.
I can't believe how filthy pop music is today. When I was a kid, and I know I sound like grandpa over here, but they never used to swear back in my music.
Sweet Denny says any kind of new song drops, he has
Yeah.
to listen to, no matter who it could be a Celine Dion song. We don't even play her. He has to
Right.
check all kind of new music.
They
out.
do. It's like you're not a cool enough song unless you drop an F-bomb or get really graphic.
Your girl Ariana Grande cursing up a storm.
Oh, she
Yep.
has so many curse words. That's why I like her.
Okay.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
40 million downloads strong. Check out the KVJ Show podcast wherever you get podcasts or at WRMF.com. Click KVJ Show.
Remember this.
Used to pray for a moment just like this.
Happiness is back. Jonas Brothers, the Remember This Tour. Live outdoors this summer. I Think Financial Amphitheater, October 17th. With special guest Kelsey Ballerini. Pre-sale for City Card members available now through Wednesday at 10 p.m. Before the general public on sale Thursday at 10 a.m. Get tickets at livenation.com.
Lynn Cancer Institute at Boca Raton Regional Hospital, now part of Baptist Health, turns compassion into action by placing the most innovative technologies and treatments in the hands of renowned experts. We're committed to delivering the best cancer care in the region while providing hope and healing to patients and their families. And because what matters most is your health, safety measures are in place to ensure that you feel comfortable and receive the best cancer care in a safe environment. Learn more at lynncancerinstitute.com.
Hey, Gracie, where are the guys?
They went to lunch.
Without me?
Yeah, because they went to Bud's Chicken and Seafood.
Oh, Buds!
They didn't invite you to Bud's because you embarrassed them.
Oh, but I love going to Buds with the guys.
Okay, look, the lunch bunch has choices. Maybe if you get something you don't like as much.
Okay, like what?
Like chicken fingers.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, fish sandwich.
Oh, Mama!
Buffalo wings.
Yes! What if I sit at a different table?
Or a different universe.
Taste buds. Taste the difference.
Things seem to get more expensive as the years go by. Take groceries. Prices are up by 36%. And keeping up with your health, that's up too by 54%. But did you know at FPL what you pay for energy has gone down 10% over the last 15 years? And they're not cutting corners either. They're investing in energy that's not just the most reliable or the cleanest, but also the most affordable. See how we're keeping your bill lower than most states at fpl.com/value.
From virus and antibody testing to vaccination, the providers at MD Now are here to help with all of your COVID-19 related testing, treatment, and prevention needs so you can return to normal life now with peace of mind. Simply visit mdnow.com to learn more and find the clinic nearest you. Walk in today.
Life's always changing, and when life changes, a lot of your bills tend to change too. It suits a WRMF, and whether you're getting married or maybe even divorced, maybe you've got a new driver in the family, or whatever it may be, changes can make it hard to keep driving with an affordable insurance rate, and that's why I want to tell you about Direct Auto Insurance. They understand your situation, and they're willing to work with you unlike other insurance companies. You can get in touch with them by phone at 1-877-GO-DIRECT or visit them at directauto.com. Plus, they've got over 400 locations you can stop by and talk to them about your insurance. They'll give you affordable rates even with a poor driving or credit record. A lot of insurance companies, they hold it against you, and it becomes very hard to get those good rates. Direct Auto is not going to hold it against you. Make sure you call, click, or go in today, 1-877-GO-DIRECT or directauto.com. Find out how you can get flexible payment terms. What I love about Direct Auto Insurance, you choose when, how, and what you're going to pay. It's 1-877-GO-DIRECT or directauto.com. Take on the day, start saving today, and keep on driving with Direct Auto Insurance. Rates and pay plans vary. Lower down payment is not savings. Terms apply. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
I'm Harvey Massey. Think about this for a moment. Pest control involves applying pesticides inside your home, whether needed or not. At Massey Services, we just don't do that. We prevent pests from getting inside your home, so we won't have to control them later. Why settle for pest control when you can trust Massey's pest prevention? It's guaranteed or your money back. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
Car crash, slip and fall. Call Hicks and Motto. That's all. 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. Hicks and Motto, your personal injury attorneys. Results matter.
At the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center, they are amazing. They are caring. They are wonderful and experienced. The same staff has been with them forever. If you go in there, you're going to immediately get the vibe of, oh my gosh, I'm in the right place with the right people. Dr. Rankin runs the show, but everybody is amazing. His support staff, his nurses, his injectors, everybody is amazing. They listen and they care. Now with offices in Jupiter, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami, do yourself a favor. Doesn't matter what you're thinking about doing, big or small. When it comes to plastic surgery stuff, go online, aquaplasticsurgery.com. Go see the before and afters. Go read the patient testimonials. See what people are saying about their beautiful surgical experience with Dr. Rankin, Dr. Dev, and Dr. Bauermeister. Go to aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Get this. Joey and me were supposed to go to this concert next week, right? But then something terrible happened. Joey was driving without a seatbelt. But he didn't wreck. No, he got pulled over. Now Joey has to pay for a seatbelt ticket instead of a concert ticket, and I have to go by myself. How lame is that? So Joey, if you're out there, you're an idiot. Wear your seatbelt or you'll get a ticket.
All across the country, cops are cracking down. Click it or ticket, day and night.
Funded by the Florida Department of Transportation.
CBS presents Veteran Spotlight, sponsored by Navy Federal Credit Union. Veteran Brian Scheck runs a unique program in Texas that puts vets behind the wheel of a race car and helps put their lives back on track.
I have buried more friends due to suicide. I got sick of seeing it, and I felt like I needed to do something.
Brought to you by Navy Federal Credit Union, proudly serving the armed forces, the DoD, veterans, and their families for over 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
It's all about the nose. It's your air filter, the first line of defense against bacteria and viruses. If too many germs get stuck in your nose, guess what? You get sick. That's why it's so important to keep your nose clean, just like washing your hands. Now there's a better way to keep your nose clean and help your body protect itself. It's called Navage Nasal Care. Navage uses powered suction to flush out allergens, mucus, bacteria, and viruses. At Navage.com, CVS, Walgreens, Bed Bath, Target, and Rite Aid. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E.
Wendy's Frosty Chino is cold brew with frosty creamer. What does that mean? It means we took rich, smooth cold brew and then added your choice of vanilla or chocolate frosty creamer. Can you say good morning? Or better yet, Wendy's Frosty Chino? It's cold brew with frosty creamer. It's only at Wendy's, and it's delicious. So ditch the stuffy coffee shop and say hasta la vista, barista. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's Frosty-Chino and start your morning right.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Check out Kvj TV on YouTube or just log on to kvjshow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you think about today, Jay Bird?
Did y'all see that crazy video? A baseball player in the Dominican Republic. He was so upset with the umpire. He took the bat, hit him with the bat.
Hit the umpire with the bat?
Went up to him and smacked him with the bat. Then he took the helmet, threw it at the umpire. I guess the bat nicked him or hit him somewhat, but the umpire was still able to stand up. It turns into this big brawl. This baseball player was so upset, nobody could keep him down.
Whoa.
Almost like he was on PCP or something.
Whoa.
He was so insane. And it's a crazy video on TMZ. But it got me thinking, me playing organized sports for so long in my youth, all the way up until my young adult career.
Yeah.
I was involved in baseball till about 20, 25, 26. I saw so many fights go down to the point where we were playing a team where a kid got on the field and he was swinging a bat at other players that I was on. And when that happens, you kind of feel like if he comes at me, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to defend myself.
Yeah.
You being in the youth softball leagues for so long, did you see anything crazy like that?
Nothing to that point. I mean, there were some skirmishes that happened. I remember when I played high school baseball, one of our coaches took a dad and, they used to have that barrel with the bats in it, and he threw them in that. And they had a big fight in the dugout.
Yeah, picked him up and threw him in a barrel?
Yeah. He picked him up, threw him in the barrel.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we were like, whoa, it was awesome.
This was intense, too. Back in the 80s when I was playing, this is Little League Baseball back in Lake Park. A parent got so mad at one of the other coaches, he took his car and chased him on the field with it.
Oh, my.
And the weird thing is, no one got arrested. It wasn't in the news. And it was like no one ever talked about it ever again.
I know. All that stuff, yeah.
It was different.
Everything's documented and people gets blown up. You're going to wind up, you're going to do some time,
When
stuff like that.
My dad used to work at Kelsey Park, a tennis place, and a guy got so mad at another guy, he ran to his van and picked out a sword and was chasing the guy with a sword.
That's
Good
insane.
Lord, not a sword.
I know. I mean,
That's crazy.
But these are all games that don't really mean anything.
No.
Nobody told him he wasn't in a kung fu movie.
I mean, the Lake Park guy that drove after this is 10-year-old kids playing baseball. It means nothing.
No, nothing at all.
If you get a chance, check out the video. It's pretty crazy.
It is amazing how amped up people get over stuff that honestly really doesn't mean anything. I mean, I look back at all the games we got so emotional about that my daughter played in. I don't remember hardly any of them.
Well, you talked about that one dad that was hitting ground balls to his kid, getting all mad and screaming. The kid was 9 years old. And
yeah, that
what's
was
the
it.
point?
That was when my son had just started off doing baseball, and one of the coaches, he was losing his mind. The kids weren't doing very well. They were 8 at the time, and he just started zinging the balls, and he was hitting line drives where we're zinging past these kids. The kids weren't of a skill level that they could catch the ball.
Okay.
And I saw one zip right past the kid's face. If it would have hit him in the face, kid would have had some kind of skull fracture or something. And I said to another dad, I said, either you're going out there to stop him or I am. I said, because I'm not going to sit back and watch this happen. I said, this guy's lost his cool, and this coach needs to sit down for a second, take a time out, because he's going to seriously hurt a kid, and he's going to regret what he's going to do. He really needs somebody to step in. It's got a cooler head right now.
He doesn't have the right temperament for the trade.
No. That was about the only time I ever intervened with something.
There's so much stuff that went on in sports that would never be, you wouldn't see it today. I mean, my college baseball coach deliberately hit me in the hip with the ball and then called me the P word.
Penis head?
Pizza face.
Pizza face.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
And then laughed about it, too. Like, you're going to do nothing about it, bitch.
That's edgy.
It is.
You couldn't do that today.
There's no way. If you did it now, it would be a national story. I have two things that happen to me on a baseball field that would be national stories now today that just it wouldn't fly.
Abuse from a coach?
Oh, yeah. Big time. Big time. It just wouldn't fly.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, today is Big D, Denny's big day. He gets his second shot for his vaccine today, and then he is done.
Wow, okay.
I want to let you know, too, Bird, when you're ready to go, I'll take you.
Yeah, I saw the comments on Denny's post, and it wasn't at all
Polarizing.
controversial or polarizing. It was a fun read. Oh, my gosh. People mad at Denny's. People happy for Denny's.
People should just do what they're going to do themselves and not worry about anybody else. But I just want to throw that out there for you as well, Jay Bird. I'll be happy to take you, make a little video that people can yell at you about.
I can't wait. It's pretty much every video I do.
Yeah, there you go. Sounds like fun. I did see that 2/3 of Americans somewhat or strongly believe the government should mandate the COVID vaccine. So I guess that means that like your job should be able to force you into getting the vaccine. But only 50% said that establishments like restaurants, stadiums, and stores should have vaccine passports to allow admission. Now, we're in a different state, so we've got different guidelines, I believe, for us. But that's what the rest of America is saying. A lot of people think that you should have to get it. So there you go, Jay Bird. Can't wait for that post.
America is watching.
Everyone is waiting to yell at you.
Mm-hmm. What I got on my mind here today, can't believe I'd say this, but I think I would buy A-Rod's makeup. Alex Rodriguez is launching a makeup line for men called the Blur Stick. And it makes sense. And to me, honestly, I've thought for the longest time they should have this for guys. I still, every now and then, will wear some makeup if something happens. Like, for instance, I wore makeup not too long ago. Remember when I had those 3 bizarre bug bites on my face?
Yes.
And I'm like, what the heck? And I had to do a photo on one of those days. And I'm like, I can't be in a photo with this big old beacon of a bite. It was big old round and red. And so my wife had some concealer and she put it on there and you didn't know I had the bug bites because it took the red out and it just looked, you couldn't tell.
Normal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's basically what A-Rod's makeup is. It's a skin concealer to hide up skin imperfections if something like that happens, whether you got a weird zit or you got a bug bite or something like that. It's $17 and it's available in 8 different shades. I'm probably going to go on the lighter end.
Yeah.
And what's interesting about this, too, is it's with a wellness company that he and Jennifer Lopez became investors in together last year called Hims and Hers.
I wonder if it's just going to be Hims and Hims alone.
Right. It's now Hims and Hims.
She's going to back away and go, that's all you.
I'm wondering. So I was like going, yeah. I'm like, how many guys out there... I mean, there's no stigma on wearing concealer, right?
No.
I don't think there should be.
There's even guy liner out there.
Yeah, I'm sure that someone will always give you crap about it, but I mean, it's 2021. It's not crazy at all.
If you're if as a guy you're going to wear it, you got to make sure you blend it properly because you don't want it to show prominently that you're wearing it. Now, if somebody gets really, really close to you and can see, that's one thing. I mean, you probably will be able to see if you get really, really close, but you want to blend.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia, you got some lipstick too. I think would go great with your beard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try it out. I'm up for anything, baby. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we got some random questions we're going to be hitting you up with here on the KVJ show. Like, for instance, we'll get to some interesting things like, has anybody here ever done anything that they regret? We'll talk about next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 through 2021 vehicles, all price thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. That's 561-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to report on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 279 WRMF.
Massage Envy love what they do. So will you. A one-of-a-kind massage for the one and only you. Schedule your customized massage today and keep your body working.
Get this. Joey and me were supposed to go to this concert next week, right? But then something terrible happened. Joey was driving without a seatbelt. But he didn't wreck. No, he got pulled over. Now Joey has to pay for a seatbelt ticket instead of a concert ticket, and I have to go by myself. How lame is that? So Joey, if you're out there, you're an idiot. Wear your seatbelt or you'll get a ticket.
All across the country, cops are cracking down. Click it or ticket, day and night.
Funded by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Start your morning fresh with Wendy's $3 Classic Breakfast Deal. Choose between a classic sausage, egg, and cheese or classic bacon, egg, and cheese. Then pair that breakfast sandwich with a small seasoned potatoes for just $3. So ditch the pre-made and start your day with made to order. Choose Wendy's and start fresh with a $3 Classic Breakfast Deal. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Limited time only during breakfast hours. U.S. price and participation may vary. No substitutions.
You know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and our friends at the Children's Services Council right here locally in Palm Beach County want you to know that you have a resource to help with anything. Talking to your kids about everything we have been through in this world in the past year can be difficult, and this is a great resource for you to go and find talking points, find questions to ask, find videos and resources and local experts that can help us navigate this crazy world we're in right now. The Every Parent app and the Every Parent website are free services from the Children's Services Council. All you have to do is go on there and create your free family profile today. Go to everyparentpbc.org or just download the Every Parent app.
I just want to say a few words about my beautiful daughter and her lucky groom. I still remember her first steps, her first tricycle ride. And I remember when she got her first Nissan. She loved it as much as she loves, well, this Nissan sales event ad. Oh yeah, this is not your typical wedding reception, people. This is a Nissan sales event ad. Listen.
Right now, save up to $72.62 on the 2021 Nissan Titan. Hurry in and fall in love with great offers at the Nissan Summer Sales Event. Stop by your local Nissan store or shop nissanusa.com. $72.62 on purchase of 2021 Titan consists of $4,000 cash back, $22.62 Titan Chrome package savings, and $1,000 multi-package savings on SV trim only. Purchase from new dealer stock. See dealer for financing details. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details and important safety information. N6121.
We are compassionate. We are community. We are your neighbors. We are always innovating. We are dedicated to making South Florida healthier. We are healthcare that cares. We are Baptist Health. To learn more about Boca Raton Regional Hospital and Bethesda Hospital East and West, visit baptisthealth.net/Palm Beach County.
When you're affected by schizophrenia, you hope for signs that things could be getting better. Because sometimes even the smallest sign could start to feel like real progress. Caplyta is available by prescription only and effectively treats adults with schizophrenia. And it's just one pill once a day with no titration. Individual results may vary. So if you're affected by schizophrenia, ask your doctor about Caplyta from Intracellular Therapies.
Caplyta is not approved for dementia. Caplyta can cause serious side effects. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which can mean a life-threatening reaction, or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be permanent. Dizziness upon standing, falls, and impaired judgment may occur. Use caution before driving. Most common side effects include sleepiness and dry mouth. High cholesterol and weight gain may occur, as can high blood sugar, which may be fatal. Monitoring and blood tests may be needed.
In 4 to 6 week clinical trials, weight, cholesterol, and blood sugar changes were similar to placebo. Learn more at Caplyta.com or call 888-252-4824.
You've been involved in a car crash. You are injured. You're frustrated. Who is going to repair your vehicle? How do you obtain medical treatment? Let the lawyers of Hicks & Motto help you get your life back to normal. Call Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. You have questions, we have answers. If you don't feel comfortable coming to the office due to COVID-19, you can meet with your attorney virtually and sign up through email. Call Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300.
I can't tell you what a difference it's made in my life to have my thermostat on my AC able to be controlled by my smartphone. The guys from Cooling Advisors came out and put the new AC system in. And yeah, I can control the thermostat from my phone. It's like, oh, life-changing. My new AC, too. Cooling Advisors put a scrubber on it, and so it cleans my indoor air. Great for families that have allergies like we do. Cooling Advisors is a local, family-owned and operated AC business right here in South Florida with over 70 years of experience. They truly care about customer service. They are amazing when it comes to making you happy. And at Cooling Advisors, they do upfront pricing. No pay by the hour. You pay by the job. Do what I did. Get that $79 tune-up and make sure that your AC is ready for summer. Go to coolingadvisors.com. That's coolingadvisors.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Visit hgregg.com today and choose from over 1,000 vehicles in stock. All thousands below market value. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Our banks say yes. Visit hgregg.com and save thousands on your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. That's hgregg.com.
Happy Tuesday, sunshines, waking up to temperatures in the low to mid 70s under mostly clear skies. This afternoon, highs in the mid 80s, mostly sunny skies and light winds out of the east at 5 to 15 miles per hour. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Florida Power and Light.
While things like groceries and healthcare have gotten more expensive, at FPL what you pay for energy has gone down 10% in the last 15 years. That's reliable, clean energy at a lower price for all of us. See how at fpl.com/value.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, you taking the 97.9 WRMF app with you? If you do, you can listen to us live between 6 and 10 a.m. You can also listen to the KVJ Show podcast, the regular show, and then the After the Show podcast. You can leave us a comment on the Mic Drop feature. Anything you want to say about anything happening on the show, do a shout out, call them out. You can do all those. You can download that, and you can go to the hamburger menu to find it. Plus, just when you download, register, and start listening, you can win some really cool stuff, including front row tickets to the Jonas Brothers and gift certificates to awesome restaurants. It's absolutely free. Download it today, the 97.9 WRMF app.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Okay, got some random questions, including one that's got almost 2,000 comments so far on the KVJ Show Facebook page. A lot of people got a lot to say about what's the most annoying personality trait somebody can have. Negativity, entitlement, being rude. Those are some of the top ones that are up there. Narcissistic.
I mean, they're all in the pocket.
Being loud, a liar. Is getting a lot of shouts. Do you have one that kind of jumps out to you more than anything?
I think liar and untrustworthy. I mean, that's got to be the worst, right?
Untrustworthy is very well because you can't be yourself, and if you are yourself, you feel like you're going to get, burned.
You got to run from that person.
Yeah. Another big shout out. A lot of people saying racism obviously is a very tasteless one to have.
Yeah, that kind of personality, anyone that's got hatred or
murderous,
awfulness in their heart is the worst.
Those go without saying.
Lisa had said food and drink pushers. They take it so personally if you don't want to eat their donut, cupcake, cookie, etc. That's what she calls out. It's a personality trait. Not that anybody in here would ever do anything like that.
Lisa needs to settle down.
Even somebody said the know-it-all. There's a couple of those.
The one that has to, let you know how wrong you are all the time.
Well, they think they know everything, and especially this is a know-it-all era. When you're going through a pandemic, the politics that we have, somebody that's like, they feel like they have every single answer.
Yeah, you see it on social media all the time.
They know everything about everything. Even in a confusing era, somehow they have all the clarity and they have all the answers for you, and they're happy to tell you about it.
The most annoying is when you know someone's calling you out for something, and you know they're wrong for them calling you out for being wrong.
Right.
Like, guys, what are you talking about?
Yeah. So if you want to jump in on that, that is up on the KVJ Show Facebook page right now. Got another random question. What insult from your childhood do you still think about? Is there anything that jumps out? Now, when you're a fat kid, you got a lot of insults.
Yeah. I know you carry a lot of that pain, Kevin.
Well, it is what it is. It was a lot of stuff. I do remember one of the first ones because I was really kind of confused by it. One of my friend's moms, she had said to me, she's like, "Boy, you look really husky." And I didn't know what that meant. I was like, okay. I was kind of confused. And I still even remember it vividly. I was maybe kindergarten, first grade. And I remember asking my mom, what does husky even mean?
Oh.
And she's like, that's the kid that's a little bit bigger. And so I was like, bigger?
Sick.
Yeah. Oh. And so
wait a minute.
It all started to kind of sink in right with that one comment. I was a little bit of a fat kid back in the day. So that's one that goes pretty early when opens up the chapter of pain.
Yeah, I was probably first grade. It couldn't have been any older than second grade. And this one kid who was a sixth grader named Jonathan would always call me Brillo Pad because of my hair. Hey, Brillo Pad. Hey, Brillo Pad. And then when I wouldn't look, he would come up behind me and smack both ears like that.
Oh.
To where you'd get that big, terrible ringing in your ear. And I was so small compared to him.
You should get a Nard kick for that.
Just zoned in on me for some reason. They back at Lake Park Elementary, they had the kindergarten kids and sixth grade kids. All of them were all hanging out on the same blacktop area.
That's not good.
It was the 80s, so a lot of bad ideas back then.
The 80s needed to get it together.
They really did.
Mm-hmm.
You got kids smacking babies in the ear.
Called them Brillo Pad.
Terrible.
Do you have one that stands out to you, Virginia? An insult from your childhood?
I mean, I think, I didn't struggle with weight. I actually was the opposite. I was super skinny and bony, so I caught a lot of flack for that. Boy, I wish I still had that quality today. I think that, pencil leg or whatever.
Okay.
Pencil leg. Oh, man, how did you recover?
I know, right?
Me and Kevin are telling
the pain.
Heartbreaking bully story. She comes to you with pencil legs.
I did have buck teeth, so I was called Bucky.
All right. Okay. Now we're getting a little bit more.
That was a little more.
Had some real pain.
Yeah.
I was trying to think. Oh, yeah, those teeth. Oh, boy.
Well, from a kid to being an adult, your anxiety and what it is that bothers you really changes. So what would you say right now is your biggest anxiety currently in your life? Biggest anxiety, thing that stresses you out.
Gosh, honestly, there's too much that I don't want to talk about it because I'm going to sound like a neurotic head case.
It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I think about too much sometimes.
Okay.
I mean, on the wrong day, it could be, oh my gosh, why are we here? What's the purpose of this? Who are we as a species? The Earth? What? That kind of stuff.
Okay.
Sometimes I struggle with that.
I think I worry most about my kids. Even though Mags is great, I fear for her because she's so sweet and innocent, and I feel like she'd be easily damaged or hurt by people's words or actions, and I just want to protect her from any kind of pain, but I know I can't, and that is a struggle in my head.
Okay. I'd say probably my biggest anxiety is just doing the show every day.
I mean, this goes without saying. But other than the show, is there anything else in your personal life that gives you anxiety? For example, I know if I have to go to a big structured spot somewhere, downtown or a big stadium, if I don't have a few drinks in me, I can't do that sober. That stresses me out because it comes with all these other problems.
Yeah. I would say probably biggest anxiety that I got is, I am always around headstrong women. So balancing out relationships in my family. My mom is that way. My wife is that way. Virginia's definitely that way. I'm like the most laid back, peaceful dude. I'm not Denny's, but I'm close. And so that's always kind of a tough thing for me because, when you got soft, buttery, warm butter Kev running up against tough women, it's like you're like, wait, what? Why is this a problem? I don't know. Why are we fighting?
I'll never be surprised if you just don't show up one day and you text me, Bird, I decided to drive north.
Yeah,
I won't be shocked.
Me and your dad, we're just gonna take off.
Well, don't forget to pick me up too.
Oh, okay.
No, he's leaving you here with me.
I know.
Okay, and one other random question. What adult problem did no one properly prepare you for? There's a lot of stuff, I would say, and honestly, one for me was conflict negotiation. I don't feel like I was properly prepared for that. And honestly, reading people, understanding people, it was something that, not to say I'm a master of it, but I was forced into it because I always just would, and I grew up in a family where we really kind of just ignored it and we would just bury it and turn away from it. And then I realized later on in life, a lot of it dealing with this show, you can't do that. You need to just have an uncomfortable conversation and get right at it and talk about things. And if you come from a place of love and if you find common ground to say, look, we care about this together, so let's go on ahead and work out some of this sideline stuff. That would probably be it. No one really prepared me for how to properly deal with conflict. And it's inevitable in life. And trust me, I tried at every corner to always ignore it, pretend like it wasn't happening, but it does. So that would be mine. Virginia, do you have something you feel like an adult problem nobody properly prepared you for?
Yeah, I think, my parents always struggled with finances, and that was a big source of a lot of conflict in their marriage, and they fought a lot about money because my mom, probably spent more than she should, and my dad was upset about it. But I don't think they understood how to properly manage their money. And so if they don't understand, they can't teach their children, and certainly didn't set me up to be able to figure things out financially on my own. I had to go through it, and I went through that phase where I got all these credit cards and thought, woo, it's free money. Let's just go crazy. Yeah. And then you get hit with the slap of reality that, oh my gosh, you can't do that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I would say financial stuff.
Okay.
The stuff that, poor parents just don't know, so they can't teach.
What would you say, Jay Bird?
I think organization and being consistent with... My family was very inconsistent, even with organizing. There'd be a month, all of a sudden, where the house is going to be in order and everyone's doing this, and you're going to bed at 8 o'clock, and then a month later, the house is messy, and you're going to bed at 11 p.m. It just was so inconsistent and so unorganized, and I think that's kind of my personality sometimes. I struggle with kind of not going to extremes with every aspect of my life. I'm never in the middle.
Right.
I'm up or I'm down.
Yeah.
It's just the way I am.
Yeah.
My mom was a lot
I'm high
like that.
or I'm low.
I think I'm more high than I'm low, but I think all of that affects even organization.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going, everything's going well, I'm organized. But if something goes awry or askew, it all falls apart. And I think that's what I learned.
Okay. Well, if you're talking about adult problems not prepared for, we got a text, but he said, my husband philandering with prostitutes and Ashley Madison, too. Mind blown.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that sounds like it's a new one. That's a new problem you just found out.
Yeah, how do you prepare? When you're a kid, you pull them aside. Now, dear, one day your husband might get on this website called Ashley Madison to find other hoes.
That's rough.
Yeah.
You can't prepare for that.
I don't know how you do that. So there you go. Well, you want to fill us in with any of your thoughts on any of the topics, you can let us know, 877-979-WRMF. Coming up here, got an email. Somebody saying their sister is burning her kids out. What does she do? We'll discuss next.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way you like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you. Moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. I believe that you're for me. I feel it in our energy. baby.
Okay, you know anybody that you feel like is burning their kids out? Can definitely see this, and I witness this a lot. You're talking about how I used to coach softball, and man, I would see this with a lot of parents, and it is kind of a tough divide between riding your kids too hard and then letting them be complete and total slackers. So how do you find that soft little middle? The email that we got here, mail@kvjshow.com, says, my sister's kids do absolutely everything under the sun in terms of after-school activities, sports, dancing, languages, piano, you name it. The poor things are absolutely exhausted, and now she's got the audacity telling me that my kids should be doing more. I know it's not right to interfere with other people's parenting, but I feel like going to my sister and telling her to shove it and also say, hey, you know what? While we're at it, the rest of the people in the family think you should be easing up on your kids. They're burning out. Look at them. They always got dark rings under their eyes, and they're pretty grumpy, to tell you the truth. So, yeah, I don't think either sister is right here in this, because she is right. She acknowledges that. You really kind of got to let parents parent, and that's the way it is. If you really cared about, your nieces and nephews, do you say something? If you do, you do it in a loving manner, but is it going to change? Probably and likely not.
Look, I have sisters. Here's what happened is she threw a bomb at the one sister.
Right.
Now the sister's got to throw a bomb back at her until they both feel good.
It's not enough to deflect. You got to deflect, then attack.
Why be the bigger person when you can fight with your family?
Yeah, this is going to escalate. It's going to get to a point. It's going to get ugly. I don't think you want to go down that path. I think just saying, hey, you know what? I respect what you're doing with your kids. That's all great. They're your kids to choose what you want, but I'm going to do something a little bit different with mine. That's the beautiful thing about being a parent. You get to make your own choices, right or wrong.
And you got to be really careful, too, not to stick your nose in what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if it's family, sometimes you got to stay out of it.
Yeah, you do. Absolutely. That is the right play. But, asking that question, how do you find that sweet spot? And it might differ from child to child, even within one family. When do you know to push your kid more, and when do you know to hit the brakes and ease up on them?
It sounds like those kids are doing too much. I mean, all the things you just named, that feels like a lot, but I don't know.
I know in many parts of America, and especially here in South Florida, it's very competitive. They feel like we got to get our kids starting at an early age, doing all these different things, or else you just don't stand a chance later on in life. And I think you're different as you get down to your second, third, fourth kid, where you start to realize, you may have the gas on with the first kid thinking, they got to do all these things and it matters. And after a while, you see that it doesn't. I'll tell you the lessons that I learned just from coaching softball is how many parents were driving and riding their daughters so hard that those daughters would burn out and they would quit softball by 12 or 14. That was kind of an average age of dropping out of it because they just burn out. And the girls that were superstars at 9 and 10 were done playing by the age of 13.
You see a lot of kids fall off right when they get into high school because that is when it gets crazy. It does start to get crazy in high school.
Well, they start dating and they just also too revolt against all this pressure that they don't want to do. And the one thing that you have to do, and what I did figure out when it came to that, is trying to find your kids' passions and then assist them and push them and give them all the resources they can want, whatever that desire might be. But when you push your passions on your kid or force them to do things they don't want to do, I haven't ever seen it really turn out well.
Yeah, you got to talk to them and say, okay, what do you want to do? And then figure out, okay, what can we afford? What can we juggle with our schedules?
Yeah.
What can we manage? But if you're not starting with the kid and what makes them happy, you're totally doing it wrong.
Yeah, I pretty much told my son Cannon now, that's where I am after getting through the twins, that I'm here to go out, play ball with you, whatever you want, anytime, any camps, whatever. We'll do that. We'll find a way to make it work for you. And if you don't say anything to me, I'm not going to force you to do it.
Does he want to play baseball still?
No.
He doesn't?
No.
Tell him that Jay Bird will show him how to do the tiny dancer. It's a pitch that kids will not hit.
Yeah.
That might excite him. Probably not, though. Never, you don't have to tell him that.
He'd probably ignore you and mumble something back to you. You wouldn't understand. That'd be about the end of it.
Play some video games.
Yeah, play some video games.
My dad's friend's weird.
Yeah. And that's about it.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, it looks like there was a ruckus on Clematis Street. Cops had to be called, and Casey Anthony was involved over the weekend. Oh, what happened? I'll let you know coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 through 2021 vehicles, all price thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. That's 561-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to report on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 279 WRMF.
Massage Envy is hiring massage therapists. Enjoy consistent clientele and do more of what you love. Visit massageenvy.com/careers for opportunities nearest you.
Florida's largest urgent care provider is now in your neighborhood. If you live in the West Boca area, MD Now knows you expect the best, and your health care is no exception. That's why they have opened a brand new physician-led state-of-the-art urgent care in the Uptown Boca Plaza to provide you with the convenient, affordable health care you deserve. Visit mdnow.com to find your nearest clinic.
And now, a telemedicine appointment without AT&T Business Fiber.
I don't know. Hey, Doc, so, what's the prognosis?
Well, based on your chart, it looks like you have...
Wait, what was that?
Sorry, I was just saying...
Doc, you're glitching. Must be slow upload speeds.
Yeah, sorry. I just wish I'd known the difference between upload and download speeds before I got my business internet. Anyway, I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
My leg.
Oh, right. It's fine, except for a small...
Wait, except for what?
Terrible.
Is your small business suffering from slow upload speeds? Upgrade your business to AT&T Business Fiber for superior reliability and speed at our lowest price ever. There's no annual term commitment and no bundle required. Limited availability in select areas. Visit att.com/businessfast or call 844-759-FAST now.
Remember this. Happiness is back. Jonas Brothers, the Remember This Tour. Live outdoors this summer. I Think Financial Amphitheater, October 17th, with special guest Kelsey Ballerini. Pre-sale for City Card members available now through Wednesday at 10 p.m. Before the general public on sale Thursday at 10 a.m. Get tickets at livenation.com.
Get this. Joey and me were supposed to go to this concert next week, right? But then something terrible happened. Joey was driving without a seatbelt. But he didn't wreck. No, he got pulled over. Now Joey has to pay for a seatbelt ticket instead of a concert ticket, and I have to go by myself. How lame is that? So Joey, if you're out there, you're an idiot. Wear your seatbelt or you'll get a ticket.
All across the country, cops are cracking down. Click it or ticket, day and night.
Funded by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Our family loves the sun. For us, it represents fun and joy, but we also like to take care of ourselves. So when I heard Neutrogena was the #1 brand dermatologists and their families actually use, I was like, boom! Neutrogena Beach Defense for the whole family, from the youngest to the oldest. Its Helioplex technology blocks UVA and UVB rays. On top of that, it has SPF 70, which protects us from burns. At the beach, at the park, or on the street, we always wear Neutrogena Beach Defense.
Lynn Cancer Institute at Boca Raton Regional Hospital, now part of Baptist Health, turns compassion into action by placing the most innovative technologies and treatments in the hands of renowned experts. We're committed to delivering the best cancer care in the region while providing hope and healing to patients and their families. And because what matters most is your health, safety measures are in place to ensure that you feel comfortable and receive the best cancer care in a safe environment. Learn more at lynncancerinstitute.com.
Have you or a family member tried repeatedly and unsuccessfully to overcome an addiction to drugs and/or alcohol? Did you know you're not alone? As many as 6 in 10 people with an addiction find it very difficult to stay sober. But there is hope, and a new program called Aware Recovery Care of Florida is providing that hope. Developed in conjunction with thought leaders at Yale, Aware provides each client with specially trained addiction professionals that deliver full rehab support in your home, in your surroundings, surroundings, in your comfort zone, and on your schedule. And it's designed to achieve a full year of recovery, improving your chances for lasting health and wellness by 80%. If you or someone you know is struggling with alcohol or drug addiction, know there's hope, and that Aware Recovery Care is here to help. To learn more, call Aware at 844-AWARE-RC or visit awarerecoverycare.com. We're ready to help where and when you need us most.
Get a fresh start to your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Hey, it's Suits from the KVJ show, and did you know that right now you could get a classic sausage, egg, and cheese or a classic bacon, egg, and cheese paired with small seasoned breakfast potatoes for just $3? That's right, your choice of a classic breakfast sandwich and seasoned potatoes for just $3. If that doesn't get you out of bed in the morning, I don't know what's going to. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's and get the classic breakfast deal for just $3. Limited time only during breakfast hours only. Price and participation may vary.
I'm Harvey Massey. At Massey Services, we know every lawn is unique and requires customized care. That's why our environmental approach includes aeration, which allows water and nutrients to reach the roots of your lawn, as well as an irrigation program, which ensures proper coverage and reduces water waste. With Massey's Green Up program, you'll enjoy a healthy and a beautiful lawn year-round. That's Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
You've been involved in a car crash. You are injured. You're frustrated. Who is going to repair your vehicle? How do you obtain medical treatment? Let the lawyers of Hicks & Motto help you get your life back to normal. Call Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. You have questions, we have answers. If you don't feel comfortable coming to the office due to COVID-19, you can meet with your attorney virtually and sign up through email. Call Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 to 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail. Right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, if you were on Clematis over the weekend, it was probably a weird thing to see Casey Anthony at O'Shea's fighting with another woman. That's exactly what happened. Now, apparently, Casey Anthony and this chick, Thelma Moya, used to date the same guy back in the day.
Okay.
I don't know how long ago this was, but apparently they still don't like each other. And when they ran into each other at O'Shea's over the weekend, drinks were thrown, an argument happened, cops were called.
Oh, no.
By the time the cops got there, Thelma had already left, but Casey was there and she wanted to file a police report, although she did not want to get a restraining order. She just wanted it to go on record that the woman attacked her and threw a drink at her.
Okay.
Crazy.
It is odd when you're out and you see Casey Anthony. You're just like, wait, is that Casey Anthony? Because that case was so prominent in the news years ago.
It's even weirder seeing Casey Anthony out and then having a drunk Virginia next to you.
Yes.
I'm like, is that Casey Anthony?
I think it's Casey Anthony.
I don't know if you guys remember way back in the day, the first Bachelorette, Trista. Remember the guy she picked, Ryan, the firefighter? Well, Ryan has been having like crazy illnesses and they can't figure out what's the matter with him. He is a firefighter with the Denver Fire Department and has been experiencing paralyzing deep body muscle aches, fevers, itching all over his body with no rash, headaches, throat swelling, all kinds of crazy stuff. They've run a bunch of tests, including CT scans and all kinds of stuff, and they can't figure out what's the matter with him. He says some days he feels so bad he can barely get out of bed. And so far, doctors have had no diagnosis for him. And finally here, if you're a fan of Lindsay Lohan, she is getting ready to make her acting comeback.
Okay.
She will be starring in a Christmas romantic comedy on Netflix where she plays a spoiled hotel heiress.
Okay.
The chick gets into a skiing accident and then gets amnesia and the whole Christmas comedy unfurls from that.
Oh, boy.
I cheer for Lindsay, and I do. I watch all of her stuff. Good, bad, well, bad and worse. I watch all of it. So I am here for a Christmas romantic comedy on Netflix with Lindsay Lohan.
She's actually a good actress if she could get a good role. That's the question. I mean,
she is good.
Yeah.
And if she can be sober and normal and keep it together.
Well, she also comes off entitled. She's drama. That mean, if you hear anybody talk about her and acting, she'd make people wait on a consistent level. People don't want to put up with that crap.
She made Oprah wait.
Yeah.
She put Oprah on ice.
Maybe
after they signed a deal.
I mean, you made Herbie. Let's reel it in.
Yeah.
I mean, Lohan Beach Club, you got to see the woman behind the problems. And I think she stays pretty intoxicated a lot of times. It's hard to work on a movie set if you're constantly intoxicated.
People just don't want drama. When money is involved and you're adding things, people don't want it. They can't do it.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay. Got some celebrity birthdays today. Couple of shout outs. One, gotta say a happy birthday to Cillian Murphy. He is 45 years old. He was in one of the Batman movies where he played the really good bad guy in that. And he's also more prominently on Peaky Blinders, if you watch that. He's the main star of that show.
I'm not sure who you're talking about, but was he born with bad guy face? Some guys just have bad guy face.
He kind of does. He's really good at being able to play that easily unhinged kind of person. So, yeah, he does have that look. Mike Myers, remember him? He has kind of made a little bit of a comeback, at least in commercials for the Super Bowl. Used to be on Saturday Night Live, Wayne and Garth, Wayne's World, all that kind of stuff.
He was in Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's 58 today. Got several other birthdays here. Gwen is turning 4. Happy birthday, Mom, Dad, Emma, and baby Logan.
Aww.
Got a photo of her there. Getting ready to dig into some birthday cake, it looks like.
Cutie.
Yeah, great photo. Also, shout out to the twins, Ashley and Aiden, for the big 16th birthday from Mom, Dad, Blake, and the dogs Benson and Gus. Also, Neil Armstrong. Yes, that's his real name. Happy birthday from engineer Keith.
I wonder how, if that's a kid named that, how many times people have said that.
Also, Aiden, happy 17th birthday. She received awards for honor roll, algebra, chemistry, English, and Christian character. Very nice. From Mom, Dad, Tristan, Willie Nelson, and Dolly Parton. Okay. She's got some famous friends, apparently.
I think they named their cat and dog Willie Nelson and Dolly Parton.
That's pretty good.
That's awesome.
And happy 25th birthday to my mama. Love, Caitlin, your baby girl. Love of your life. So there you go. Thanks for those birthday wishes. You got one you want to get on the KVJ show? You can let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com. MAIL at kvjshow.com. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, Virginia, Jaybird says he's going to be making some changes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, there's talk about it. People are wanting me to.
Okay. What? Is he thinking about changing? Who is it that is beating him down about it? We'll find out next, coming up here on the KVJ show.
and take you where you wanna be. You could be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. I can lift you up. I can show you what you wanna see and take you where you wanna be. You could be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound.
Jaybird needs to make some changes. Well, that's at least what some people are telling him. They apparently were slightly alarmed by some things that they noticed or maybe heard yesterday on the KBJ show.
Who are these people, first of all?
Well, I got a sister out there in Oregon. It's all about me getting a sleep study done and then getting my house cleansed with all of the ghosts. Give up on all this ghost stuff because some people think there's a correlation of me not sleeping.
Well, somebody said that at the end of the show. If you missed yesterday, you came in here talking about how you hadn't pretty much slept all weekend. It had been like 50 hours since you had slept. And at the end of the show, somebody said, you know, that seems to be a trait of spirits, especially ones that might be a little bit more sinister, is that they try to keep you awake so you can't sleep, so you're not in your right mind, so they can really mess with you.
I have been, especially at this new house, I have been desperately trying to capture some more footage. I've got cameras around and I'm not catching anything. Even stuff that I feel like is an experience, I go back to look at it and I go back to that and nothing's coming up. So I've been really trying to get another home run with this ghost stuff because the last one did so well and you know how that goes. And still, even with that, I was getting a lot of crap. People still think that was fake.
But your sister might be right. You're paying the price trying to get all this ghost stuff with sacrificing your own sleep schedule.
And even if the ghost stuff, you know, it's not the ghost stuff, just the idea of trying to capture it, maybe subconsciously it's keeping me up at nighttime. And I don't know if that's true or not. I am struggling with my sleep. I know people are always constantly saying, well, do you think it's the ghost? When I like this last weekend when I struggled, I didn't have any ghost experience. I just was I was having insomnia experience.
Right.
So is that a sleep thing or is that a ghost thing?
I am not an expert on it. All I know is that there's nothing worse than being tired, especially with what we do. And I pursue sleep like crazy. And so I would be tortured to be in a situation like you were walking in on a Monday without sleeping for 50 hours would be devastating for me.
I made a deal with my old. I said I'm not going to quit the ghost stuff because people, you know, a lot of people that listen to Weird and whatever, they're into it. You know,
and you love it.
I do love it. I really do. My goal is to legit capture something on camera where nobody can say, oh, that's fake, or at least bring the naysayers over a little bit more. I get it. I want really good proof. So I said, I'm not giving up the ghost stuff, but I will go do a sleep study. Let's see what's going on. Can the sleep study say, oh, yeah, Pennington, you've got ghost disease?
You might have that apnea. You
I
might
don't know.
have that
Sleep
thing
apnea,
where you can't breathe and that wakes you up. That's legitimately a real reason that people can't sleep.
Yeah, when I'm really, really tired, I'm talking dog ass tired, I will go under and it feels like someone's I feel like I'm about to die. I'm being murdered in my sleep. And I'm like I'm coming out of the water or something. I finally get out and go, oh, I didn't die. They didn't get me in my dream this time. That's what it feels like.
Right.
Someone's attacking me.
Do you feel like it's ever tied to your breathing where you're gasping for air?
No, it's always tied to the nightmare. The night terror. Something's going on in there and it's all going down. They're about to throw me, you know, off the building or you know, the dragon's trying to eat me. And I'm like, God, I wake up.
Yeah, we need to get you some drugs.
I don't.
We need to.
I've done that before, though. I've been on sleep drugs before, and that made things real bad.
I don't think sleep drugs are what you need.
They're not, and I know that in my heart they're not what I need. That's why I haven't taken any.
That's a Band-Aid, and I'm telling you, some of those sleep drugs are terrible.
And I always get, Bert, smoke a joint, but guys, I've tried all that stuff. That doesn't always work.
Do they have sleep coaches? Because I know just in my own pursuits of trying to get great sleep, I've gone through and I've learned a lot of things. There's things from having the right bed to blankets to the right temperature to watching what you eat, consume, watching what you watch, what you listen to. There's just all these different things you can do. How you prepare your mind, what you do for sleep, not looking at your phone before.
You're right.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if there's a coach that can go through that observes what you do and say, here are things you're doing that will help you sleep. Here are the things you're doing that have been known to hurt sleep. Here's a lot of patterns that you have to change all these behaviors in your life if you ever care to get good sleep.
And I know a lot of people are calling me out in a good way. You know, don't do caffeine, don't watch murder specials. That stuff I come in here, I talk to you guys about. I love caffeine, I love soda, I watch a murder special. But
Dateline and a big gulp goes really well.
And it really does, but I don't do that all the time. There will be times where I go, you have to not drink soda, don't do the murder specials. And even with that, there's still issues there. So I think a sleep study might be necessary, because even taking out the soda, even taking out the murder, it's still kind of screwy.
Okay.
It's more of the nightmares, man.
We should look into this for you, because I'm sure it's covered by insurance. Look at how much it's affecting your health and your well-being. I'm sure that they've got this on our plan.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm doing okay. I think my sister heard the broadcast yesterday, me talking about how tired I am. She's like, well, dude, you're
50 hours of no sleep is not doing okay.
It was not. Yesterday was a bad day for me, just physically.
Yeah.
And I know people don't like when I bitch and moan, but dog, this is my life. This is what I'm going through.
Yeah.
I send ideas to Kevin. He talks about it if he wants to. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, I think it's fascinating stuff, what you're going through. I know a lot of people deal with that. I see the comments about people that can't sleep, and I'm like, I love that. That's terrible. Now, I can't relate. You may be in a situation where there's just no remedy for what you got going on. And if that's the case, man, I definitely feel for you.
But I feel like there's always work you can do.
There is.
And there's always people that can help you. It just takes for you finding the right person.
Well, everyone that's saying stuff has good points about the soda and about the ghost and you're filming and you're... I hear it all, but I really do, just so the audience knows, I'm legit trying to get a ghost video for everybody, for myself, selfishly, but also for the audience. And I don't, pun intended, don't want to rest until I get it.
Okay. All right, any thoughts? You battling through it as well? And I'm just kind of curious, is there a sleep coach? Because I feel like I'm getting to the point where I could probably be a sleep coach here soon.
I've done the sleep study at Jupiter before, and I don't like people watching me when I sleep, so I was having trouble sleeping because they were watching me.
I'm the same way. I couldn't do that either. I don't trust people. It's a big part of it. And I know whenever my friends would fall asleep around us, bad things would happen to you. So I just feel like that's always the case.
If anybody listening in the medical community deals with sleep and they want a little lab rat, I am your person.
Okay. And he's got insurance.
Yeah, let me be your lab study. I think I will, I don't know, maybe help you help me.
Okay. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, got several emails. Am I the jerk? Want to know if the demands you make or how you're living makes you a jerky person? You can send us an email. We'll discuss. Somebody want to know if they're the jerk for asking for another engagement ring. Are you jerky if you ask for an upgrade? Ooh. And are you a jerk if you downgrade baby shower gifts with each additional child? Couple questions we got to answer next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 through 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. That's 561-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to report on your roadways, 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 279 WRMF.
Massage therapists at Massage Envy love what they do. So will you. A one-of-a-kind massage for the one and only you. Schedule your customized massage today and keep your body working.
Breaking up is hard to do. Just when you think you're ready to leave, you talk yourself back into staying. And when it comes to your wireless carrier, you know you should have left a while ago. You're over the big three carriers. You deserve better. Xfinity Mobile, the carrier rated #1 in customer satisfaction. Now you can get unlimited with 5G included for just $30 a month when you get 4 lines. $30 for all the flexibility you could ask for on the nation's fastest, most reliable network. That's the kind of relationship you want to be in, where there's give and take. We give you unlimited data for $30. You take it everywhere you go. So break free from the big three and switch to Xfinity Mobile to start saving.
Take the Savings Challenge at XfinityMobile.com/MySavings or visit an Xfinity store to learn how our Switch Squad makes it easy to switch to Xfinity Mobile and Internet together and save hundreds. Savings compared to top 3 carriers. Xfinity Internet required. Reduced speeds at 20 gigabytes per line. Most reliable based on RootMetrics US report. Results vary, not an endorsement.
That moment when you realize you have a serious air conditioner issue. A real stripped down to your skivvies, no one's sleeping tonight, head in the freezer fail party. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local experts at Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning keep you cool with $50 off any repair.
Want to chill? There's an expert for that.
Call Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
If you're one of those people that's really big into personal maintenance, you want to get the most out of your years, well, Wellington Anti-Aging is here to help. They do this hormone replacement therapy, and the hormone replacement therapy does things that you really can't do on your own. Now, you can get great sleep, eat good food, you can work out and do all those things and get great rest, but you also need to make sure your hormones are balanced and are in check. What it means for guys is you'll start to lose energy. You'll also start to lose lean muscle and you replace it with fat. You got to be careful about that. The older you get, every year it gets worse and worse. And ladies, you got more hormones than guys do, so you really need to make sure that they are balanced. When they are, you'll have better energy, a better physique, more confidence, and you'll be getting more out of life. And that's what we all want, isn't it? And the cool thing is your insurance is likely going to pick up the cost of the treatments. So start by going online today to WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com to get the most out of your life.
Let's hear that new Cumberland Farms jingle.
79 cents is all you pay for Cumberland Farms sodas every day.
Hey, you forgot Hyperfreeze.
For a limited time, get a small or large Hyperfreeze or fountain soda for just 79 cents at Cumberland Farms. Excludes extra large, plus applicable tax.
And Hyperfreeze.
Start your morning fresh with Wendy's $3 Classic Breakfast Deal. Choose between a classic sausage, egg, and cheese or classic bacon, egg, and cheese. Then pair that breakfast sandwich with a small seasoned potatoes for just $3. So ditch the pre-made and start your day with made to order. Choose Wendy's and start fresh with a $3 Classic Breakfast Deal. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Limited time only during breakfast hours. U.S. price and participation may vary. No substitutions.
Arrigo's blasting off Memorial Day savings all month long on 2,500 vehicles. The countdown is on.
Johnny, are you ready to deliver the lowest prices on earth?
Yep, my spacesuit is on. Arrigo's savings are go for launch.
Get out of this world savings during the Memorial Day sales event happening now at Arrigo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, Florida's #1 volume dealer. Hurry in for new 2021 Ram 1500s from $249 per month. Jeep Grand Cherokees from $259 a month. Or buy new Jeeps with 0% for 72 months.
Johnny, do you see any golf courses up there in space?
Yep, I got a tee time on Mars in an hour.
For the lowest price.
And the biggest selection.
You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce.
Online at ArrigoWestPalm.com and ArrigoFortPierce.com. Call 1-800-717-0813 for details.
Detour ahead. Make U-turn and proceed to the route.
No road has more detours than the road of life. That's why Direct Auto has your insurance needs covered for every mile of your journey. With local agents ready to make things easier by phone, in person, and online. Wherever the road takes you,
Recalculating route.
we've got you covered. Call, click, or come in. Visit directauto.com for a quote. And keep driving. Savings vary. Percentage based on applied discounts. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston, North Carolina.
I'm a person who believes in ultimate wellness, getting the most out of your body that you can, staying healthy. I don't have time to get sick. I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. That's why I go to Revitalize to boost up my immune health. I also go there too for the NAD IV therapy. It does many things that I want to have done as I age. Decreases inflammation, reduces fat storage, and repairs cells in the brain to help me with my concentration. Can even work with anxiety, depression, mood disorders, and diseases like Parkinson's and MS. Plus, they have other great treatments as well. And you can check them out on Indiantown Road in Jupiter or find them online at revitaliv.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Visit hgregg.com today and choose from over 1,000 vehicles in stock, all thousands below market value. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Our banks say yes. Visit hgregg.com and save thousands on your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. That's hgregg.com.
Happy Tuesday, sunshines, waking up to temperatures in the low to mid 70s under mostly clear skies. This afternoon, highs in the mid 80s, mostly sunny skies and light winds out of the east at 5 to 15 miles per hour. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Good news. Everyone 12 and older is now eligible for a COVID vaccine. So if you're 12 and up, visit vaccines.gov to find vaccines near you. We can do this. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
You know, you can listen to the KVJ Show on your smart speakers. All you have to do is just tell it to play the KVJ Show when we're on live from 6 to 10 a.m. Or if you want to get our podcast later on the day, just say play the KVJ Show podcast. We're everywhere that you are, including your smart speakers. So just say play the KVJ Show or play the KVJ Show podcast.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Okay, people want to know, am I the jerk for asking for another engagement ring? Email says, my boyfriend proposed with a very expensive engagement ring. I love the proposal and the gesture, but when he asked me if I love the ring, I confessed that I did not. I believe in total honesty, and I believe it is one reason why my boyfriend wants to be my husband. So he took me ring shopping and bought me the ring I saw that dazzled my eyes. It was $1,000 more than the ring that he got for me, but he said he wanted me to love my ring. My friends and my brother both think I'm a total jerk and a diva for not accepting the ring he proposed with. I think they've got it all wrong. Am I the jerk here?
No, I don't think you're a jerk. I mean, as long as his feelings aren't crushed, I think you handled it right. You explained to him that you just wanted something that looked a little different. I think it's okay. And then you said that that's the reason he loves you is because of your honesty. Well, then...
Well, that's what she believes.
You gave him that.
Yeah, well, he's putting up with the honesty.
He loves me for my brutal honesty.
He don't love that. I'm just letting you know that. He's putting up with it.
And, you know, you don't know exactly what his feelings were. He might have been crushed when she was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because he didn't want to make it awkward now because he's like, oh, crap, I blew it. Now I'm not going to make it about me.
It's really something where we got to hear his side of it. In her perspective, everything's worked out great. He accepted it. He loves her for her honesty. She got the ring she wants. He was happy to spend an additional $1,000 on this ring that dazzled her eye.
I grew up with a different kind of family. So when I hear these kind of things, if my mom was to have gotten a ring like that, she just would have made do with it. It wouldn't have been this big thing. But for some people, this stuff's a big deal to them.
Yeah, and this probably really sums up what your relationship is all about. And it's either a red flag for him right before he marries you, or it could be like going, you know, this is what I really do love about her, like you think it is.
Brutal. Okay, let's talk about brutal honesty for a second. That's not what everyone wants, is brutal honesty.
But if she has to wear the ring every day and look down at it on her finger, you want her to be happy with it, right?
I would like to hear how this all went down. I'd love to watch it and go, all right, he gave her the ring. She's now
I just hope that she was gentle with him when she told him she didn't love the style of it.
When it comes to that stuff doesn't, I don't know.
He probably took a long time to pick it out, as most guys do with an engagement ring. And so, yeah, you don't want to crush his little soul and hurt his feelings when you tell him he blew it
Yeah.
There's so many different engagement rings under the sun and shapes and stones and colors and this and that. Like, there's a million ways you can go with an engagement ring, and I'm not completely shocked he went the wrong way because you didn't tell him up front what you wanted.
And I also wouldn't make this a problem. There's there's legit problems out there in the world. This is not a problem. You don't like your ring.
Yeah.
The world will go on. It's, the sun will rise.
Sarah said, you're not a jerk. You're wearing it every single day. Somebody else said, well, you wanted a ring upgrade. He might go for a fiance upgrade.
Oh yeah. The people, this is a lot of opinions on both ends. Oh, she's fine. She's a jerk.
We don't know what your relationship is truly all about. So in some, you might be the jerk. And maybe in this one, in your own mind, you've pretty much sold yourself that you're fine. But your brother and your friends are telling you that this was a jerk move. So maybe they've got that inside look. You might want to listen to them.
Which shows me she didn't handle it the right way. She was jerky about how she handled it. Because if your friends and your parents and your family say, you're handling this as a jerky way, and now you're emailing the show.
Because she wants someone on her side.
Yeah, and...
We can't be on your side. Here's what you got to do. You got to go to your man and you got to say, hey, everybody in my family is telling me I was a jerk. And the last thing I want to be as we start our life together is a jerk to you. You're the most important person in my life. Let's talk about this. Are you okay with me switching rings?
I'm not going to lie. I think he needs to call off the wedding. This sounds like a lot of problems. Walsh Pennington says, I'm out.
Run away?
I love it. It gets people so mad.
This email said, am I the jerk for downgrading baby shower gifts with each additional child? It says, my cousin is pregnant with her 4th baby, and her shower is coming up this weekend. She confided in me that it was disappointing that with each child she's had, the amount and quality of gifts she got went way down.
That just makes sense.
She was a little hurt because she thinks every baby is special and should be celebrated equally. I feel like she was kind of calling me out nicely because I have definitely given less with each child. In fact, I had only wrapped up a bottle for baby shower number 4.
Oh.
Am I a jerk for honestly feeling that if I have it right and my cousin has it wrong? I mean, who has 4 baby showers? Doesn't a lot of this same stuff you're getting from baby 1, 2, 3 carry over to baby number 4?
Well, it's like people that have their 4th wedding and they expect you to go. And, it's your 4th wedding. No.
But this is a child. Each child is special.
No, but just look, the brutal honesty. You want brutal honesty?
Each child's not special?
Each child is not as special, and it downgrades each time. It's your first baby. It's a big deal. It's like, oh my gosh. Especially if it's the first grandchild or the first niece or the first kid that, is in the family at all. Like, that's a big deal. And then with each kid subsequently, it's just not as big of a deal.
If someone's giving you something and you've got the balls to call them out after they give you something as a present, you are the jerk.
Yeah, I think that, you can probably help out this situation by really taking a good inventory of what baby stuff you do have and maybe finding something else and letting people know. Be like, hey, thank you all for the 3 babies worth of gifts that I have received. Here's the 4th baby. This is actually something I still don't have. Maybe do that. Maybe you'll have better luck. But I don't think you can be upset because I think it is natural that people feel like, oh my gosh, this is her 4th baby. This is the 4th gift I bought her. And she just keeps cranking out kids.
And maybe you need to tell these guests that are coming to your baby shower, okay, I don't need onesies. I'm recycling those. I don't need baby socks, but I do need diapers. I don't need bottles, but I do need, formula or whatever.
Can you imagine throwing a party for yourself and your needs and then getting mad at people for not getting what you want at a party? I'm sorry, you're the jerk. You are the jerk.
I felt weird when I had Rocco. I didn't even have a baby shower. Some of our super sweet, awesome listeners actually came to the radio station and threw me one and gave me beautiful gifts. But I felt like second baby, I just didn't want to have a shower. It didn't feel right to you. I didn't want people to give me a bunch of gifts. Cause
I would feel the same exact way.
I felt guilty about that because I had a lot of the stuff and then, You know, I felt weird.
Well, imagine you having that and then you getting some duplicates or stuff you didn't like and then complain, I can't believe you guys didn't get me the right stuff. What a diva.
What do you think about this? The email says, am I the jerk for my statement at the checkout line? It says, I loaded up my cart with around $250 of groceries late the other night in a pretty empty grocery store. When I get to the checkout, there are 6 employees, probably in their early 20s, standing around chatting. There was not one light on for one of the checkout lanes. I asked the very productive workers if someone could check me out. Without even turning around, one of them says, sorry, you got to do the self-checkout, man. Well, I got like 90 items, and I'm not doing self-checkout. What are they paying these people for? So I said, well, someone's going to check me out, or I'm going to leave all this for you guys to put back. So they stood there, and they looked at me like I was crazy. So I shoved the cart towards them, and as I did, it tipped over and spilled the contents, and I just walked away. One of them yells, hey, man, you got to come back and pick all this up. I said, I'm sorry, you have to self-pick it up as I walked out the door. Am I the jerk?
Oh, my. How dramatic.
It's a lot of drama.
Yeah. Everyone involves a jerk. How about that?
All right. Right now, I know that wasn't Publix because Publix would never let that happen.
It's the wrong way to handle it.
Yeah, everybody did it wrong.
You know what? Because that means other people that wasn't involved in the problem probably has to go pick that up, and it's because you spilled it. You need to pick that up. Now, if you don't want to do the self-checkout and say, look, I'm not doing self-checkout, or I'm going to leave my card here and then walk out, I think that's different.
Where you push in, it spilled.
Yeah, now you are being a jerk at that point.
Then that to where it got.
Yeah.
You're a jerk.
Yeah, you went into the jerky line.
How hard did you push it? I mean, we've all had a cart full of $250 worth of stuff. It's pretty hard that you have to push that thing to tip it over.
I think so.
That's aggressive.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's a jerk in all these scenarios.
Those clerks were jerks, but you were a jerk too.
Yeah. A lot of jerks. Sorry, man.
A lot of jerks.
Yeah, a lot of jerks. Well, if you want us to call you a jerk, send us an email. Mail at kvjshow.com and let us know what your situation is. Happy to talk it over with you. Got some Denny's or Animal coming up. If you want to play along, 877-979-WRMF. Call us now, 877-979-9763.
I'm like the water when your ship rolled in that night. Rough on the surface, but you cut through like a knife. And if it was an open shut case, I never would have known from the look on your face. Lost in your current like a priceless wine. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans, that's my man. Life was a willow and it bent right to your wind. Head on the pillow, I could feel you sneaking in. As if you were a mythical thing, like you were a trophy or a champion ring. And there was one prize I'd cheat to win. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans, that's my man. You know that my train could take you home. Anywhere else is hollow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans, that's my man. Life was a willow and it bent right to your window. They count me out time and time again. Life was a willow and it bent right to your window. But I come back stronger than a 90s trend. Wait for the signal and I'll meet you after dark. Show me the places where the others gave you scars. Now this is an open shut case. I guess I should have known from the look on your face. Every bait and switch was a work of art. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans, that's my man. You know that my train could take you home. Anywhere else is hollow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck
couple of comments for Am I the Jerk? The one on the baby shower. Some people think that for having a baby shower for your fourth baby, you're almost kind of the jerk just for doing that. Somebody said that usually after the first baby shower, it's called a sprinkle, and you're supposed to get less. That's how it's supposed to work.
It makes sense. I mean, if you know you're going to be having multiple babies, save the baby bottles, save the onesies, save the baby socks.
And somebody recommended for the baby shower, she should just give her a huge box of condoms. So you don't have baby shower number 5.
That's a statement.
Yes. That would be a perfect gift after the fourth baby shower.
That one comes with some heat.
That comes with heat.
You got to give that gift and duck.
Give it and then sprint out of the house.
Quickly.
Somebody who shares the frustration of the person with a full cart was told to do self-checkout and then push the cart towards the 6 employees who were standing around doing nothing as it spilled over, and they said to clean it out. Somebody said, I don't think they are the jerk. I know where this was. This was Target. They do this in the morning.
Well, I think Target, if Target is the person doing it, I think the store is wrong. I think if you have a customer there and they want to check out, you should check them out. Self-checkout is not for everybody. Trust me. I know that.
It's not. It's difficult. Self-checkout is difficult, especially when you have more than like 10 or 20 items. It becomes nearly impossible.
Yeah, so they are wrong for that. But you're also wrong to throw it on the ground and not pick it up. So you're both wrong.
Yeah, and that's why we do call them outs, because, honestly, there's a level of civility that we all need in this crazy world. And if we don't act that way and everybody just acts a fool, then you get an out-of-control society.
You don't think I want to throw my cart a lot when I'm at Walmart? I do, but I don't because I know it's not right.
Right. Okay, we got a round of Denny's or Animal here. Ashley is on from West Palm Beach to play along with us today. Hello, Ashley.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. How you doing today?
I'm good. I missed you guys. I was part of the Dirty Martini crew.
Yeah. I'm going to be having a meeting with our crew today to say, hey, let's think about trying to get that cocktails and karaoke going back again.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. It's people getting vaccinated. It's maybe about that time to start planning it out. Okay, here's what we got for you. We got a little sound. You got to just tell us if this is Denny's, our producer, making this, or if this is the real animal noise. We're going to start off here with a dolphin that is being fed a mackerel.
Ooh.
Okay. Dolphin being fed a mackerel. Okay. What do you think here? Denny's or animal?
Oh, look, it's a dolphin. Here, eat some mackerel.
That's a happy dolphin right there.
It is. Sounds hungry.
Yeah.
Did you guys tape that at your swimming pool?
Don't ruin the game, dog. Stop breaking down that fourth wall for the audience.
Yeah, I think, Ashley, you might know from Virginia's comments.
Thanks for the contact clues, Virginia. I think it's Denny's.
Yes, it is.
And no, we did not use that at my swimming pool. We did this in the studio over here.
Sounded awesome.
What about this? We have a spider monkey that is eating Cheetos. There is a story out today that we're going to get to in full detail coming up in your Whacked Out News. There was a woman at a zoo in Texas that climbed a fence into a monkey enclosure over the weekend and started feeding the monkeys Flamin' Hot Cheetos. So what do you think here? We have maybe some audio here of a spider monkey eating Cheetos. Is this Denny's or Animal? Oh, delicious.
Are those Cheetos made out of tree bark?
They're very Cheetos are very crunchy.
Treatos?
Yes, Treatos. Very crunchy and delicious. You can see why spider monkeys love them so much.
They got that mic right up on that spider monkey, too. I mean, gosh.
Yeah, it's well mic'd. What do you think about that? Is that Denny's or Animal, Ashley?
I think that's Denny's eating some stale Cheetos there.
Yes.
Maybe eating the bag.
Yes. He has the munchies, that spider monkey.
It does sound more like the bag of Cheetos than the actual Cheeto.
Mm-hmm. And finally, we got a lot of stories about cicadas. Yesterday, we had a story where there was a taco shop in Virginia that is serving up cicada tacos. Today, there's a story about a candy shop in Maryland that's selling chocolate-covered cicadas. Apparently a real big issue. I don't really think we have them in Florida. I think they do have them in Georgia. because I saw somewhere that the overall overpowering noise of the cicadas, some people thought were like alarms that were going off, the sounds of alarms.
It is a gross-looking bug.
It
It looks like a beetle on steroids, and it looks horrifying.
Yeah, so this may not be something you can relate to if you spend a lot of time in South Florida, but what do you think about this? Is this actual cicadas chirping in the evening, or is this producer Denny's?
That's a tough one. That's very tough, actually.
Save the toughest for last. Ashley, is that Denny's or Animal?
I'm going to say animal on that one.
That is Animal, yeah. That's the real sound of cicadas.
Do you remember that round where someone legit lost Denny's or Animal?
I think they missed all three.
They got them wrong.
All three. It was stunning. Yeah, and I think they really felt bad because they were trying.
They were trying.
Well, Ashley, congratulations. Perfect score for you. True animal enthusiast. Thank you so much for playing along today.
Can I shout out my boys, Javi and Roman? They're in here freaking out because they've always wanted me to get on and play.
Oh, yeah. What's up, boys?
And I have my autographed copy of Little Demon Girl from Vinny's book that he wrote.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I forgot all about that.
He's a published author.
He is a published. You know what? He's got so many gifts and abilities.
We should sit him in here and tell him all of his talents. He loves when people do that.
He does. Huh? Just do a laundry list.
So uncomfortable.
Feeds off the compliments.
All right. Well,
thank you guys so much.
Thanks for playing along, Ashley.
Bye.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 through 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. That's 561-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. Just clearing up an earlier accident on 95 northbound between Lantana Road and 10th Avenue North. Look for some residual delays in that area. Plus, we have a crash to watch for on Southern Boulevard. This affecting traffic in both directions at Military Trail. 2 left lanes westbound are blocked and another left lane blocked on the eastbound side. Look for delays in the area. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Massage Envy is hiring massage therapists. Enjoy consistent clientele and do more of what you love. Visit massageenvy.com/careers for opportunities nearest you.
Arrigo's blasting off Memorial Day savings.
Johnny, are you ready to deliver the lowest prices on earth? Yep, my spacesuit is on. Arrigo's savings are go for launch.
Get out of this world savings during the Memorial Day sales event happening now at Arrigo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat. Hurry in for new 2021 Ram 1500s from $249 per month. Jeep Grand Cherokees from $259 a month.
You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce.
Call 1-800-717-0813 for details.
We are compassionate. We are community. We are your neighbors. We are always innovating. We are dedicated to making South Florida healthier. We are healthcare that cares. We are Baptist Health. To learn more about Boca Raton Regional Hospital and Bethesda Hospital East and West, visit baptisthealth.net/Palm Beach County.
Well, I went from hating my hair to loving my hair in just a matter of hours. When I stepped into the hair club, they really did change my life. They changed my confidence. And they can do the exact same thing for you because they've got over hundreds of combinations to regrow, replace, and to restore your hair. And it's good for men and women of every age, ethnicity, level of hair loss, and even different budgets. They have so many great financing options to make this possible for you. So change your life just like I did and get 10% off select hair club solutions when you go to hairclub.com/KVJ. That's hairclub.com/KVJ.
Hello, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 7, understand attorney's fees. You've probably heard no fee guarantee or you only pay if you win. This isn't some kind of special offer. Most injury attorneys are paid this way. We get paid this way. There are limits on what percentage attorneys can charge. Our firm charges you nothing, not even costs, unless you get money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Life's always changing, and when life changes, a lot of your bills tend to change too. It suits a WRMF, and whether you're getting married or maybe even divorced, maybe you've got a new driver in the family, or whatever it may be, changes can make it hard to keep driving with an affordable insurance rate, and that's why I want to tell you about Direct Auto Insurance. They understand your situation, and they're willing to work with you unlike other insurance companies. You can get in touch with them by phone at 1-877-GO-DIRECT or visit them at directauto.com. Plus, they've got over 400 locations you can stop by and talk to them about your insurance. They'll give you affordable rates even with a poor driving or credit record. A lot of insurance companies, they hold it against you, and it becomes very hard to get those good rates. Direct Auto is not going to hold it against you. Make sure you call, click, or go in today, 1-877-GO-DIRECT or directauto.com. Find out how you can get flexible payment terms. What I love about Direct Auto Insurance, you choose when, how, and what you're going to pay. It's 1-877-GO-DIRECT or directauto.com. Take on the day. Start saving today and keep on driving with Direct Auto Insurance. Rates and pay plans vary. Lower down payment is not savings. Terms apply. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
Sweating a broken AC? There's an expert for that.
Let your local experts at Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning keep you cool with $50 off any repair. Call 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Breaking up is hard to do. Just when you think you're ready to leave, you talk yourself back into staying. And when it comes to your wireless carrier, you know you should have left a while ago. You're over the big three carriers. You deserve better. Xfinity Mobile, the carrier rated #1 in customer satisfaction. Now you can get unlimited with 5G included for just $30 a month when you get 4 lines. $30 for all the flexibility you could ask for on the nation's fastest, most reliable network. That's the kind of relationship you want to be in, where there's give and take. We give you unlimited data for $30. You take it everywhere you go. So break free from the big three and switch to Xfinity Mobile to start saving.
Take the savings challenge at xfinitymobile.com/mysavings or visit an Xfinity store to learn how our Switch Squad makes it easy to switch to Xfinity Mobile and Internet together and save hundreds. Savings compared to top 3 carriers. Xfinity Internet required. Reduced speeds at 20 gigabytes per line. Most reliable based on Root Metrics US report. Results vary, not an endorsement.
Get ready for real all year long at SeaWorld. Real thrills with heart-pounding coasters. Real connection with inspiring animals. Real joy with your favorite Sesame Street characters. And real excitement with fireworks and live entertainment at Electric Ocean. See how we're making your visits safer with limited capacity and more at SeaWorld.com. For a limited time, get up to 50% off tickets, fun cards, and passes. Restrictions apply.
At Off Lease Only, they have the best price, the best selection. Go online today. Check out the inventory. It's amazing. It's expansive. And they've got pictures and details on every single car. But the thing I love most at Off Lease Only is the upfront pricing. No stressful negotiations, no hidden fees, no haggling with a sales guy. That sounds awful. At Off Lease Only, you don't have to do any of that. Get pre-qualified right now. Financing available for good and bad credit at offleaseonly.com.
You've been involved in a car crash. You are injured. You're frustrated. Who's going to repair your vehicle? How do you obtain medical treatment? Let the lawyers of Hicks & Motto help you get your life back to normal. Call Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. You have questions, we have answers. If you don't feel comfortable coming to the office due to COVID-19, you can meet with your attorney virtually and sign up through email. Call Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. So a friend told me about Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and his exact words were, "It changed my life."
I used to spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to remove tomato sauce from inside our microwave and soap scum off the bathtub.
It's like seriously magic, and my secret weapon for cleaning the kitchen, bathroom, doors, and walls, and even keeping my sneakers clean.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser.
Greatest invention ever. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, the unicorn of cleaning.
Is finding the clothes that you love in just the right fit and size an overwhelming task? Experience a new way to shop with Stitch Fix. Our experts hand-select pieces so you can get the ease of personal styling from the convenience of home. Every piece is curated just for you, for staying home or on the go in your unique style. With Stitch Fix, there's never any subscription required, and it's delivered right to your door. Get started today at StitchFix.com. Stitch Fix, your style delivered.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/hire. That's ZipRecruiter.com/hire.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jon Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 to 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail. Right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, this is not good news. If you're a Green Bay Packers fan, Aaron Rodgers may not be going back. What's he doing? Who's he doing with? We got all the details of where he's at coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I think it's going to be interesting after the Friends reunion premieres this Thursday on HBO Max if they'll look back and say it was a success or not.
I was reading the social media comments on this thing on 3 different platforms, and it was not good. I get people are horrible people behind a keyboard. I get it. They say whatever they want, but it was overwhelmingly negative. For every 10 comments, there was one good one. Oh, I can't wait to see Friends.
What was the comments about why people didn't care?
Nobody asked for this. This is not what the fans wanted.
I thought people love Friends.
But it doesn't feel like it is what they wanted. So many shows are doing complete reboots. And Will and Grace are one of those shows where they're actually bringing the whole show back and doing another season. And just them sitting together on a sofa and talking and reminiscing about memories and things like that. I think for a lot of people that are even Friends fans, it feels a little unsatisfying. It just feels like, okay, well, I'm glad you're back together, but this isn't, no one asked for this.
Well, if you're going to do that kind of format, let's get real. Let's really dig deep. I know you're all mad about Matthew Perry probably slurring right now. I know there's been drama behind the scenes. If you're going to be the real actor, the person, then give us the dirt.
I think how it would work is if they had Oprah that would come in. If they're not going to do a show again, and maybe they shouldn't. Maybe that is the right move, that they shouldn't reboot and do another sitcom as Friends. But bring in Oprah and then do really get real and talk about those kind of things in a Harry and Meghan kind of way where you're like, wow, that's really some fascinating stuff. And you get out those stories about episodes that you're like, whoa, I didn't realize that was going on at the time.
And the other comment I saw that was probably the most was how everybody looked. The negative comments about how they aged, the plastic surgery, just all of it. They got destroyed. But again, it's online.
True.
You don't go all the time online to feel fuzzy.
That's the tough thing. Also about nostalgia is when you bring these casts back after a while. The ones that seem to do well is where the cast looks really good. It's the ones where they don't really even look recognizable to what they used to be that it just feels off.
I didn't think they look bad at all. I just think people are, again, rough about opinions.
I thought they'd all pretty held it up, man.
People are really harsh.
They are. They're very harsh, and I cannot stand Friends. But, I mean, that was one of the... They looked fine. The comments did not match what was going on.
Well, are they doing it for money? I'd say they're all doing okay. I don't know if it would be for money. I'm just really trying to figure out because they seem to be making a lot of money in syndication. Why are they doing this? Now, it's kind of interesting to see a breakdown of how much money the cast of Friends made. Their first season, they only made $22,000 per episode. Before the second season, they all got together and they said, we're not going to start shooting until we each make $100,000 per episode.
Oh, I'm sure they love dealing with them.
And then by the final season of Friends, they were each making $1 million for every episode.
Wow.
You know there's so much legit behind-the-scenes drama with what's going on. You can't have all that money and that big of a cast.
That's what would be fascinating if they really talked about if Matthew Perry had pill problems during the show, what kind of issues that caused. Were there any type of call-em-outs that they had done? Did they have an intervention with him?
I mean, the good stories are great, reminiscent, I get it, but that's only got to be just one level of the whole thing.
It doesn't feel like enough for what HBO Max is paying. That's why I wonder when they look back, are they going to be satisfied that they paid the amount of money they did for this Friends reunion with how many people are going to check it out? What I thought was interesting, can you put the Friends cast in order of who has the highest net value to the lowest?
Jennifer Aniston's got the highest.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Jennifer Aniston, number one, yes, $300 million. And a lot of the extra non-Friends money is mostly endorsements.
Yeah, she pushes that oatmeal lotion.
Okay.
I'm going to go...
water. She's smart water, too, I think.
Do you think Kudrow is number 2?
Maybe Courtney Cox.
But what is she doing, though? Kudrow's, I see Kudrow always acting.
Kudrow's working still, yeah.
But Schwimmer's out there a lot.
What's your answer?
Maybe too much. I'm going to go with... Let's go Schwimmer. We'll go against my gut.
Virginia, do you agree?
I don't know if I agree. I'm going Courtney Cox.
Courtney Cox is correct.
In your face, Pennington.
Well, you should get it.
Take a nap.
She has a production company that does well, and she's worth $150 million, but her net value is only half of Jennifer Aniston's.
Wow.
So it really drops off.
It really drops off from Jennifer Aniston to everybody else.
Damn, that oatmeal lotion pays.
Who do you think would be third if we're talking about highest net value to lowest of the Friends cast? Jennifer Aniston, number 1, Courtney Cox, 2. Who's number 3?
I'll go Schwimmer.
All right, let's go Schwimmer.
Gonna go Schwimmer.
Damn it. Why did I listen to you?
I got the first one right.
That was the easiest one ever.
It was.
It is Matthew Perry.
Oh.
He's worth $120 million, mainly from property investments.
Look at him.
Mm-hmm. Number 4, who would that be? You've only got 3 left.
Kudrow.
Show me Schwimmer.
Okay, Jaybird is going Schwimmer. Virginia, though, is correct. She definitely knows the Friends cast better than Jaybird.
You got to drop this love you got for Schwimmer.
You're right.
It's not serving you.
I don't have no love. I don't know what's going on.
Lisa Kudrow, 4th. She's worth $90 million. Who's 5th?
It's Schwimmer. No, Schwimmer's last then. I'll go...
No, Schwimmer's not last.
Who else is left? Oh, it's Joey's acting.
LeBlanc?
LeBlanc is 5th. No, you're right. Joey's last.
LeBlanc is last.
LeBlanc is last.
You're right, LeBlanc is last.
Oh, LeBlanc.
It's close. Schwimmer is at $85 million. Outside of Friends, it's mainly from still doing some acting gigs, and he's got a theater company, and Matt LeBlanc, $80 million.
I mean, they're all right in the same area.
They're all doing good.
Well, that's the point. Not that any of them really, it looks like, had to do this HBO Max thing. And when it's all said and done, will the Friends cast be happy they did it? And most importantly, is HBO Max going to be happy that they did it? So
if you're going to do an hour special, like a legit hour special, where are they now? Kind of Friends, you show Ross and Rachel, and then be done with it.
May not be more than that.
Yeah.
That may be what you get. That may be what HBO Max paid all these millions of dollars for coming up on Thursday.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, the Green Bay Packers had their first day of off-season training activities on Monday. And guess who was a no-show? Aaron Rodgers. He was actually in Hawaii with his new girl, Shailene Woodley, and they were singing karaoke and yucking it up in a bar, and there's video of them having cocktails and a good old time. I don't know if he's coming back. What's going on with him?
Well, he's got an issue. I mean, not to get too sportsy on you, he's got an issue. He's not very happy with decisions that the Green Bay Packers have made about personnel on the team, and he said that he's absolutely not coming back to the Packers, even though he's the reigning NFL MVP. And these are voluntary OTAs, so I don't know. I think that sports media is trying to make an excuse to find something to talk about, so I don't know how radical it is. But they're trying to create a lot of drama. And the latest is that the cheeseheads are turning on Aaron Rodgers.
He's always in the mix of some drama, too, though.
I'm kind of fascinated by all this. And is Shailene in his ear going, you don't need them Packers?
If you're dating Hollywood people, you're going to get some drama going on. That's just how it is.
Yeah, and, keep in mind, I mean, Green Bay, the town where he plays, they're the opposite of Hollywood.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like Hollywood people.
Yeah.
Well, he's saying he wants to do this for the people, and he believes that the front office are the devil.
He's spinning it.
He likes his players, he says. He likes his team, and he likes the fans. But the front office, he says, is ruining the team.
It's probably one of those things. Last minute, they'll put a deal together. It'll all be fine. And
You're right.
No big deal.
In other news, Charlie Sheen, I guess, back in the day, didn't want to do acting, wanted to do baseball.
I guess he was a baseball player. He does love baseball. I do know that.
Huh.
Okay.
20 years ago, I'd have said yeah, but today, standing here at 55, and I can still do my job, and hopefully do it well. I think this is the best of both worlds over here.
Okay.
All right. And finally, we haven't got a check on Lady Gaga's dog walker in a while, but it sounds like Ryan, the dog walker, is struggling. Now, this guy wasn't famous. He certainly didn't have a Hollywood name at all, but now everybody knows who he is. And he's struggling, y'all. He'll be out on the street and people will come up to him and they'll be like, "You're Ryan. Oh my gosh, you're the one that got shot. Where'd you get shot? Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And he's not having a easy time coping with it because he has to relive it each and every time. And he's asking that people please continue to send their support and well wishes, but maybe not bum rush him on the street, reminding him that his name is Ryan and then asking to see the wounds where he got shot. He's like, it's a little aggressive.
Okay.
He also says he doesn't know if he'll ever be able to walk dogs again.
It's early
because he's just so broken by it.
I mean, it's been less than a year. You got to work out the emotions of all that.
And I think Lady Gaga paid him handsomely. Did she not?
I don't know the details of any financial transaction. Do you?
I believe she took care of him. Yeah, I'm not sure if I heard an exact dollar amount, but.
Well, he's not walking dogs yet, and now he's talking about getting a van and driving cross country and trying to figure out who he is on the inside and what his purpose is.
Anytime someone talks about driving for a long time, they got to work out some things. It's still it just happened.
He wants to focus on things that maybe he can help, like prison reform and healing people, but he doesn't know if he'll ever be able to walk dogs again. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So is that 2018 song by Halsey, Khalid, and Benny Blanco a ripoff? It's called East Side, and there is now a group that is saying that it was their track they came out with in 2015, a track called Loveless. Now, if you don't remember, this is East Side.
When I was young, I fell in love. We used to hold hands, man, that was enough. Then we grew up, started to touch. Used to kiss underneath the light on the back of the bus.
Okay, so we all know that song. But is that a ripoff of this song, Loveless?
When I was young, it was a fountain. Strangers on the street.
No, it starts off with the same lyrics, and it really starts off with the same riff.
They're going to have to pay.
Yeah.
That's the same riff just about.
Wow. Okay. All right, that's a ripoff.
That's a riff.
Congratulations, you guys going to make some money. Good for you.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, good job, guys. All right, coming up here on the KVJ show in just about 20 minutes, we're going to be doing another round of Ask Us Anything. It's been a while since we've done that. Do you have a question that you think you could get a KVJ show member to not answer? Now, again, it's nothing about addresses or bank accounts. Basically, a lot of the number questions.
Kevin, what's your social security number?
Yeah, not going to deal with that kind of stuff. So those are the questions about money, finances that could wreck us. Personally, we don't do those. But anything that is prying, or if you think maybe you think something and you would ask a question that we wouldn't answer, if any of us say, nope, I'm not going to answer that, we will give you tickets to the Jonas Brothers when they come to South Florida in the amphitheater. So get your questions ready in about 20 minutes. I give you a little bit of time to think about what you want to ask. That is going to be coming up. Also, I want to say thanks so much for all the social media posts that you've been sending us. There's just some funny things that people post up on the Nextdoor. Just even some things that they say to the neighborhood. So thanks to those, we're going to be acting out some of those scripts and some of your best coming up next.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk up. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone up there will find me. Till then I walk alone. I'm walking down the line that divides me somewhere in my mind, on the borderline of the edge and where I walk alone. Read between the lines, what's up and everything's alright. Check my vital signs and know I'm still alive and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk up. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone up there will find me. Till then I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk up. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one and I walk up. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone up there will find me. Till then I walk alone.
We got some great posts. Thank you guys so much for sending these in here. It can be from any social media platform that you see, a little digital drama here. There's really been some funny ones on Nextdoor. Man, I even see some good ones in my neighborhood. I'm in a jerky, weird neighborhood, man. I really
Every
am.
neighborhood has bizarre Nextdoor postings. I see the weirdest stuff.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
It's so juicy, though.
Well, people are always doing the snapshots, screenshots, and they're sending it to us. So thank you for that. Don't send me the links. A lot of times I can't get into your Nextdoor, so do a screenshot.
Screenshot it.
Mhm. And then send it to mail@kvjshow.com. I love this post. It says, "Do not trust sauce tub sellers. A seller on this site claimed to have a bathtub full of chicken sauce, which they would sell you by the ladleful. First, they wouldn't allow any dipping to sample the sauce, and then they wouldn't allow me to use my own ladle. They used their own ladle, and it was very small, and I don't know how it was washed. When I got home, the sauce was not chicken sauce. Do not fall for this scam." Who is selling chicken sauce out of a tub, and then who's actually buying it?
I gotta tell you, a lot of people will. Remember when I went down on the side of the street and sold raw steaks to people, and they were buying them left and right? I was in my pajamas. People are into food, and they will get it off of anybody.
People love a deal.
They do.
And if they feel like they're going to get a deal on something, you got their attention.
She's not lying, man. People love a deal, especially on food.
This other post, somebody said, it says, vandalism. I come home early a.m. because I work third shift, and every dang time there is a mud pile on my doorstep. It smells so awful, and I am usually trying to eat my Hardee's biscuit when walking to my front door. So 9 out of 10 times, I have to set the biscuit in the fridge and then eat it later. I don't know if it is stinky mud or a leaking from somebody's lower end, but please stop whatever it is. I have called non-emergency police, and they said it's probably just somebody who's pranking me. Now my dog is starting to eat it, and I'm worried that she's going to get a disease. So please quit. Stinky mud?
You need a Ring doorbell.
You do.
This will be solved very quickly.
Yeah, we can solve this mystery.
Yeah, Ring doorbells are awesome for stuff like this.
Somebody else just quickly put up, gunshot. If you heard a gunshot, it was me, and it was an accident.
I kind of like that one.
That's a good use of next door, actually. I want to grab Denny's for this one because this is a little bit more of a thread that went off here. I think this one was from the Gram. We've got Misty, Jessica, and also Amy in this. I'll have Jaybird be Misty, Virginia, you can be Jessica, and Denny's, you'll be Amy.
Okay, we got this.
I just realized that my daughter is definitely the prettiest out of everyone in her friend group. I'm not sure why she even hangs out with some of those girls.
Wow, Misty, that's pretty mean. I can't believe you would post something like this. My daughter is part of that group with your daughter.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
Well, here's some truth for you. You're definitely not the prettiest in our friends group.
Oh.
You got busted teeth, a crooked nose, and your roots are gray. So, should we stop hanging with you?
Here comes Amy. And your daughter isn't the prettiest in the friends group. Have you actually looked at your daughter's makeup? It looks like she does it with crayons. It is a mess.
Dang. Misty, what happened to your wine direct sales business you had going on? Did you just drink all of the wine? Last year you told us you were going to be a mom blogger. You did one blog about the struggles of motherhood, and it was full of grammar errors.
You guys are just jealous. And I'm doing something with my life. You, Amy, and the other moms are boring. I am tired of sitting around hearing everyone talk about their husbands and vacations. It's exhausting. Consider yourself blocked.
I think she did drink all that wine.
Oh, she's hammered on that.
Hammered.
It always makes for a good social media post.
And she's not blocking anybody. She needs the drama.
She does. All right, so you find some fun posts, screenshot them, send them to us, mail@kvjshow.com. We're going to have our own drama here coming up as people are firing some Ask Us Anything questions for Jonas Brothers tickets. They are coming with Kelsey Ballerini to the, I Think, Financial Amphitheater on October 17th. They just dropped the new video for the song they have with Marshmello. That is out today. You can check that. I think it's going to be a big hit, so they're going to be really cranking by the time they come to town. So what you have to do is ask a question, non-financial related. That is something that we won't answer. Got some good lead-ups. Somebody's asking about show drama that we'd had. You're talking about how we had to go to therapy. What was the power struggle and who was in between?
Oh, yeah.
On that, will we answer that or not? Somebody wants to know if I've ever considered divorce in my life. Will I answer that? And a prying question for Virginia. If we decide not to answer the question, you get Jonas Brothers tickets. So what you got? Hit us with your best shot. You can ask us anything. 877-979-WRMF coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 through 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. That's 561-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. Just clearing up an earlier accident on 95 northbound between Lantana Road and 10th Avenue North. Look for some residual delays in that area. Plus, we have a crash to watch for on Southern Boulevard. This affecting traffic in both directions at Military Trail. 2 left lanes westbound are blocked and another left lane blocked on the eastbound side. Look for delays in the area. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Massage therapists at Massage Envy love what they do. So will you. A one-of-a-kind massage for the one and only you. Schedule your customized massage today and keep your body working.
One of the most important things I have in my house is my internet. I go with Xfinity for many reasons. Reliability is very important. I just can't have a day where the internet doesn't work. It's devastating when you're trying to put together a radio show. You just can't do it. I need to have really fast speeds because I got a lot of stuff that I got to get through. I don't have time for buffering. I need the best of the best. So it's an investment that I make. Plus, I also love the Kvj Advanced Security, keeping everything that's connected, protected, and the parental controls. And right now, you can get some super fast speeds with Xfinity Internet for just $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, you can ask how you can get speed 2 times faster than AT&T. Call up 1-800-XFINITY, go to an Xfinity store or xfinity.com today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay and 62221. Restrictions apply. New performance starter 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig speed Wi-Fi requires gigabit internet and compatible Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed.
I just want to say a few words about my beautiful daughter and her lucky groom. I still remember her first steps, her first tricycle ride, and I remember when she got her first Nissan. She loved it as much as she loves, well, this Nissan sales event ad. Oh yeah, this is not your typical wedding reception, people. This is a Nissan sales event ad. Listen.
Right now, save up to $72.62 on the 2021 Nissan Titan. Hurry in and fall in love with great offers at the Nissan Summer Sales Event. Stop by your local Nissan store or shop nissanusa.com. $72.62 on purchase of 2021 Titan consists of $4,000 cash back, $22.62 Titan Chrome package savings, and $1,000 multi-package savings on SV trim only. Purchase from new dealer stock. See dealer for financing details. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details and important safety information. N6121.
When you get home from McDonald's drive-thru and check your bag to find a classic McDouble with 2 pure beef patties topped with a slice of melty American cheese nestled just so next to a hot and spicy McChicken with a crispy chicken filet seasoned to spicy perfection. 2 mouth-watering marvels you can't wait to unwrap. It's just pure happiness. Now a mix and match a McDouble, hot and spicy McChicken, or small fries. Get any 2 for just $3. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Some days, dipping your toes in the water is enough. But for the days that call for cannonball-level refreshment, hit up the McDonald's drive-thru. Minute Maid slushies are back. Treat yourself to a medium slushie like new strawberry watermelon for $1.79. Or cool off with any size McCafe iced coffee for $1.79. It's more than a drink. It's a McDonald's drink. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Limited time only. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Minute Maid is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
In business, it's never just another day. Every day is the day. It could bring your biggest order yet, or a new cyber threat. Whatever the day holds, with Comcast Business, you'll be prepared. With a network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses, Comcast Business Security Edge to help protect your connected devices, and a dedicated team available 24/7. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with a powerful and reliable internet and voice solution from Comcast Business for just $35 each a month for 24 months for 2 years when you buy both. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com today to find out more. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 35 megabits per second internet and 1 voice mobility customers only. Requires EcoBill and autopay. Equipment, taxes, and other fees extra and subject to change. Security Edge not included. Actual speeds vary. Call for details.
That moment when you realize you have a serious air conditioner issue.
A real strip down to your skivvies, no one's sleeping tonight, head in the freezer fail party. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local experts at Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning keep you cool with $50 off any repair.
Want to chill? There's an expert for that.
Call Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. I just bought a home, and you know me, I don't like dealing with all of the adult stuff. That's why I loved dealing with Ideal Lending Solutions. Wilson and the whole team made it so easy for a guy like me. I got Wilson in here. Wilson, how's it going?
I'm so glad you love your new house, Jay Bird. Yeah, at Ideal Lending, we try to make things easy. We look at your income, your credit history, the amount of funds that you have available, and we actually try to get you fully underwritten even before you start searching for properties now in today's hot market.
Underwritten? Underwriting? What is all this about?
Well, it actually helps us make sure that every part of your ability to buy a home is completed before you even sign a contract. In today's hot market, it helps give you a competitive advantage so you can close much faster and make your offer much stronger than anyone else's when looking at today's homes.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I experienced the greatness that is Ideal Lending Solutions.
Give us a shout at 844-99-IDEAL or visit us on the web at affordthedream.com.
Ideal Lending Solutions is an equal housing lender. NMLS 237341, a division of American Financial Network. Florida license MLD 891. Not all applicants will qualify.
Honey, I think something bit me.
Maybe it's just a rash?
Oh no, could it be an allergic reaction?
You don't always know what's wrong. Just know that whatever it is, Baptist Health is here to take care of you. Because when you need care, there's no time for guessing games. We've got you covered with urgent care online or in person and emergency care. Go to baptisthealth.net/getcarenow.
Call your legal team at Anajar & Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Visit hgregg.com today and choose from over 1,000 vehicles in stock. All thousands below market value. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Our banks say yes. Visit hgregg.com and save thousands on your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. That's hgregg.com.
Happy Tuesday, sunshines, waking up to temperatures in the low to mid-70s under mostly clear skies. This afternoon, highs in the mid-80s, mostly sunny skies, and light winds out of the east at 5 to 15 miles per hour. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katia Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. You may have heard that Allstate has new low auto rates, but isn't it time to see for yourself? With Allstate, you can lower your rates, not your expectations. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Just wanted to give you a heads up that if you are thinking about a trip to Key West, why not let us take care of it for you? 3 days, 2 nights, 4-2 to the Casa Marina. What we're going to be doing is the keyword to Key West. It is going to be going on between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. starting up this week on Friday. That's going to be your first chance going into the weekend. You can pick up a trip to Key West, and it's going to be going on here for the next couple of weeks. We'll be picking a winner out every single weekday at 5 p.m. So the keyword to Key West starts this Friday for your free trip to the Keys, courtesy of 97.9 WRMF.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
We got tickets to the Jonas Brothers when they come to the I Think Financial Amphitheater on October 17th with Kelsey Ballerini. Do we have somebody that will ask a probing question that is tough enough that we will not answer?
Bring it. I don't give up nothing.
Yeah, he hasn't got good sleep, so he might be the best one to ask.
So I usually give the answer. I think people want the tickets. I think they're coming for your weak asses.
Yeah, we'll see what we wind up getting here. People even texting some of them in. We prefer the calls if you can. 877-979-WRMF. Only guideline is we're not going to do anything financial. Social security numbers, addresses, salary, that kind of stuff. So other than that, everything is fair game to try to stump us here. Roxanne's going to start off from Fort Pierce. Roxanne, what is your question and for whom? And ask us anything.
Should I ask multiple?
Sure. Go ahead, Roxanne.
I'd like to ask all of you then.
Okay.
What is your political party affiliation?
That's easy.
Okay.
That's easy for me.
Yeah, they say don't talk politics.
I don't have one.
Yeah, I am a registered independent.
I
Always
am
have
too.
been. Yeah.
I think I'm so turned off by politics now.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much fighting, and everyone's so right or wrong. I want to go to the woods. I want to look at a mountain. I want to look at some trout swimming.
Okay.
I want peace.
Virginia?
Yeah, I've got my little card right here. Where's that dumb voter registration card I got? It says no political party affiliation. I refuse to commit myself to any of these jerk-offs.
Okay.
Yep, no party affiliation right there.
All right.
It's because it's become greater than what.
Yeah.
It's something that's different now. It's a mess out there when it
I'm
comes
going
to
to
politics.
pick people, not parties.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for the
That's
try,
why-
Roxanne. Yeah. Okay.
That's why I thought I had y'all, because I know it's a big battle out there, but I figured
Yeah.
all y'all would be
Roxanne, it was a good try, and we love you like nothing.
Oh, thank you. I love you guys too. Y'all have a good day.
You too,
Roxanne's
cutie.
great. Love
Roxanne is great.
We love her.
Yep. That was a good stab there.
She tried.
Yeah, she did. Absolutely. Okay, let's get into some other ones here. We got Victoria from Wellington. Victoria. Yes, go on ahead. What is your question and who is it for here? And ask us anything trying to stump us to get those Jonas Brothers tickets.
It's for you, Kevin.
Okay.
The real reason on why you are not able to socially be out with Jason and Virginia anymore, like you were in the past, where you were all pals.
Well, yeah, that's a great question. Well, first of all, the pandemic happened, and that kind of upset everybody at home.
Before
the pandemic?
It started before the pandemic.
Are you talking about where we hang out on our personal lives and not a KVJ event?
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So before the pandemic, the only thing that I can tell you as far as that, I'm not like banned from hanging out with Virginia and Jason, and there's nothing on that. One, I've talked a little bit about this. My wife has social anxiety, and so she doesn't and never has really liked going out in crowds. And when she did, she used to drink a little bit to kind of loosen her up so it was easier. And then with kids, and as they got older, acting a fool sometimes, the kids would remind her of that. And our daughter one time posted a TikTok video of how people see my parents, and then this is how I see them. And it was like a distinguished photo, and the other one was us after we'd been drinking, where I'm like laying in the front yard after a boat trip we had with KVJ. And my wife's eyes are like, ugh, and that really embarrassed my wife. And she said, that's how I look when I'm drinking. And so she doesn't like going into situations where there is a lot of raucous drinking going on for that reason, because it's tough for her to say no and to abstain. And so we don't do a lot of those. And, a lot of Virginia's events, there's a lot of drinking that's going on in situations like that.
I go over to Kevin's house at least once a week to, do show. It's not like we're banned from, and I also know the weekends are very important to the Queen. She wants Kevin time.
Yeah, she does. And she's kind of I don't know what, I think the pandemic has turned her a little bit more into a hermit. Like we had talked about, what is that condition, the cave syndrome or whatever?
Yeah.
I think she's got a case of that. And so I am trying to get her out a little bit more, because it's not just you guys, it's everybody. Like even, my cousins. I'm like, hey, let's get out and hang out with people a little bit more. She's gotten a little bit too comfortable
at home.
Yes.
A lot of people have done that. If you've got the social anxiety, the COVID was kind of a pass for you to say, nope, we're staying home.
She tells me all the time, she's like, I love this. She's like, I've never been happier. And
it's an adjustment now to have to go back to regular, and it's going to be hard for her.
It is. It's tough. And so it's because I'm a social animal. I love it, and I love going out. And, to a point, I do act a little bit of a fool, too. It didn't bother me, that video. I'm like going, hey, look, I look kind of funny. But,
I'm having a good time.
I'm having a great time. Leave me alone. Daddy likes to drink. So it's not being allowed. It's just trying to help my wife feel a little bit more comfortable.
And keep the peace and keep the happy in your marriage.
Yeah, it's not something that she enjoys doing. And it's not just you guys. Other people would be going, they don't hang with us with our crazy drinking either. So
yeah, you've matured. Me and Jason haven't.
Yeah, well, when you get kids shaming you, it changes you.
Unlike the Raging Cajun, I don't always have to drink to have a good time. I'm not always bombed like everyone thinks I am.
But that was a very good question. Thank you very much, Victoria. Christine, everybody's coming for me today. Christine, you've got a question here. Ask us anything, seeing if we won't answer. This is a question for me. Is that right, Christine?
It is, which I first want to say I love you guys. I've been listening to you guys forever since I was like in elementary school, and I'm 23 now. Like since What Is Magnolia Saying? Like,
Aww.
I've been
Wow.
listening to you guys forever.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
Thank you.
yes, my question is for you, Kevin. It's public knowledge that you haven't gotten any from the Queen in a long time. And it, from the conversations you guys have, it just kind of seems like you're not happy in your relationship. So at any time in your relationship with the Queen, have you ever thought, I want to get a divorce, I don't want to be with this woman anymore?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's moments that have come up where I think every marriage is good times and bad times. And you're sitting there saying, gosh, you have peaks and valleys. And there are times you're like, it's just not working out. There are times where you're like, well, man, I really want to go get really smashed with Virginia right now.
The thing I always hear is about the sex stuff, and you've addressed it a lot. I think a lot of people don't believe you that it's not that big of a deal to you, because you'll say, "Oh, it's not a big deal. We do things in other ways." Is it a big deal that you don't get any at all? Does it bother you?
No, it's not. It's not a massive deal. I mean, to me, the most important thing's where I am in my life. Now, if you were talking to 21-year-old Kev, 22, I mean, come on, man. That's the years you got to be getting some action. I'm 47 now, and so not to say sex isn't ever important at any age. It should be, and it should be better. And we got a lot of stuff that we got to work on, the Queen and I. Yeah, as far as what's important to me, being a good parent, being a good husband, having a good partner. I do know a lot of people older in life, really having a good companion is a big part of what they want. And the Queen is my best friend. We laugh a lot, and we have a really good time. On Saturday, we went to Disney Springs together, and it's not often we take time alone. And when we did, we had an amazing time. And it reminds me that there's really nobody else. If I were to be married, it would only be to her. And for that reason, that she is like my best friend, and she's the best companion that I could want.
I got to ask you, because I am a journalist. Do you get a case of the hornies? Do you like, oh man, I really would like to have sex today? Man, it would be really nice.
Honestly, I even had that survey not long ago. There's a lot of people that enjoy sex more with themselves. Even if they got the option.
So, my boy gets the hornies.
He still gets it.
Oh, yeah. Still happens. Still happens. But yeah, that is a really good question. So yeah, I mean, I think there's moments where you're thinking, okay, and there's probably moments where the big D word has even come out. But I think, we've got 20 plus years, we've got 3 kids, we've got a lot of things invested in together. If we were miserable every single day and we couldn't stand each other and we go retreat to different corners of the house and we had that kind of thing going on where she's living her life and I live mine, then yeah, divorce would be a good idea. But when I'm not working, we spend all of our time together. So, and I do enjoy being with her. So, great questions. All right, man, I've gone through a lot here.
Keep going.
Line 4 is for Kevin. Line 5 is for Kevin.
He's on the ropes. Keep
Line
going
6 is for Kevin.
Okay, let's pick on somebody else here real quick. This is Ask Us Anything. If we don't answer the question, you get Jonas Brothers tickets. Let's see here with Nicole from Fort Pierce. You got a question for somebody other than Kevin. Who is it, and what's your question?
Hey, guys. Virginia, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Who is your favorite child?
Oh, yeah. That's a solid one.
It's a real solid one.
Yeah.
And you have
Sorry,
an
I'm a
answer.
mom, too,
Because
so.
you told me on Saturday. There's definitely one that's on top.
Well, when I think about the child that causes me the least grief, that the child that is the easiest and most lovely to deal with, it's Magnolia. Rocco is hard. He is difficult. He does not give me what she gives me as far as like love, and like Rocco will even tell me to like leave a room because he wants to snuggle with Daddy and I'm in the way. So Daddy is his favorite parent. Magnolia is my favorite child.
Well, hearing about your guys' lives are really kind of depressing me.
Okay, that was a really good try. It's a solid question, Nicole. Usually gets people. I actually didn't know if Virginia was going to answer that or not.
Yeah, good job, Raging Cajun.
Okay.
Ruin your family, but keep the show alive.
Yeah,
Well,
that's it.
it's a fact in my family. Everybody knows Rocco loves Daddy more than Mommy. He will tell Daddy and Mommy this a lot.
Really? Okay.
So, yeah.
So if he's not going to choose you, why choose him back?
If you're going to dish it out, you better be able to take it.
You're teaching him a lesson.
Yeah. Okay, we've got some really good questions. We'll give you one more shot. Can you pry these Jonas Brother tickets away from us with a question we will not answer? 877-979-WRMF.
If you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I ended up. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word goodbye? Though it took some time to survive you, I'm better on the other side. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Don't stop now. I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now, walk away, you know how, don't stop caring about me now.
Okay, we got some prying questions. Many of them are from me. Virginia got hit with one about who her favorite child was. She just answered that. So we're still holding on to the Jonas Brothers tickets. If you ask a question non-financial related, then we'll hook you up with the tickets here. Okay, let's see. We got a lot of people that are like, oh, the lines are jammed. I can't get through. I got some good questions here, too, that are coming in. We got Josh from Miami. He's got actually one, I believe, for Jaybird. Yes, hello, Josh.
Good morning, KVJ.
Good morning.
Okay, so what is your question for Jaybird here, Josh?
All right, guys, let's stop playing games. These questions were way too easy.
Okay.
Let's bring in the heavy.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's talk to Jason.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you just call him heavy?
Don't make this about my weight.
Mr. Pennington.
Yes, sir. What do you got?
What is the first and last name of the girl that got away?
First and last name? Well, I don't even know if she got, to be quite honest with you, I wouldn't even say she got away. In retrospect, I'm going to say that on the air, and it's not true. I don't know if anyone's gotten away, to be quite honest with you. Can you be a little bit more specific?
There's got to be a girl. There's got to be a girl because you're an enigma. Your love life is an enigma. It's a mystery. You know, there's got to be a reason.
There's major reasons. Yeah, I totally agree. There's definitely reasons why. There's some things I like to keep private. You got the witch up in my Kool-Aid about everything. And when that tends to happen, sometimes it turns into a bit on the air. And then that can get a little weird for people who are not in radio. Sometimes not everyone likes to be on the air, and that could be a problem sometimes. I just noticed that. But first and last name, I'll give you, how about this? I'll give you this. I will give you first and last name of somebody that I did love, that I had a long relationship with. Her name was Elizabeth Safeli. That was my ex-girlfriend. She was somebody that I dated with for a long time. We're still friends. We still talk. But,
still want it?
I like being single. I don't think I'm great in relationships.
Does she still want it?
That you'd have to ask. You have to interview her. I'm sure this is going to...
What's her number?
This is going to blow up.
Oh, you'll hear from her today.
But I also don't want to give up the tickets either. I have a reputation. No, I've got nothing bad to say about my ex. I've got nothing bad to say about anybody when it comes to that kind of stuff. You know, but
if you had to name one that got away.
Well, that was one that I was.
Somebody's saying he's trying to ask you about Macy.
That's Macy.
Okay.
That is Macy. Yes,
Okay.
that would be Macy. We were on and off for a long time. You know, and I didn't talk about it a long because I'm not comfortable talking about that stuff sometimes because it does require a lot. It can blow up in your face, and I'm a little bit more out there on the air than Kevin and Virginia. I do crazier things, and a lot of people don't get that. So there's a lot of explaining to do sometimes, and sometimes I'm not down with explaining all the time. Now, with that said, Liz was very good with my job. Very good when it came to my job. Did not give me crap about any of that. I'm not good at dealing with relationships and having this gig, if that makes sense.
Why do you think you and Liz aren't together?
I don't think I like relationships. I think that, and I don't want to blow up. He just asked for a name, so I'm not going to get into it. The intimate problems are relationship.
We're just taking a run with it.
Yeah. You know,
I'm sorry. I thought I was Oprah.
I feel like sometimes I'm very good in the beginning, and then drama starts to happen, and
you run for the hills.
I think you know, when you commit to anything where half of your heart's involved, I don't think it's going to be great results.
He runs for the hills and hides like Bigfoot.
Okay.
Did I answer it enough?
All right. There you go. I think you
Yeah.
gave a name. That's what Josh is looking for. Okay.
Oh, have fun with that phone call later.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Josh. Yeah,
I said nothing
good.
but great things.
Yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me see here. Jen from Sunrise. She's going to go back down the relationship path with Bird. Jen, what is your question for Jay Bird?
Good morning, KVJ.
Good
morning.
What do you got?
I feel so guilty asking this now. He just gave me a beautiful layup for this question. I'm so sorry, Jay Bird, but I really want to get these tickets.
Sure.
And in all fairness, I've asked you this before, and you refused to answer it. I'm going to throw it back at you again. Name your most recent girlfriend and her worst trait as your girlfriend.
Okay.
My most recent girlfriend and her worst trait? Well, she was.
What you didn't like about her as your girlfriend?
Well, okay, it's not even a worst trait on her end, but I will.
Oh,
damn
boy.
it!
Yeah.
Ticket.
He's thinking.
Can you give me 10 seconds to think this over?
Just think about it.
Let me think
Don't
about
rush
this because I already
this.
got one situation.
You're already going to get a call from one girl later. Let's not make it two. Or let's make it two.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you get the tickets.
All right. Look at that.
She gets the tickets.
That's a smart giveaway.
I could be mean.
Yeah. That's a smart giveaway. Jen, nice job on that.
Nice job. You broke him, Jen.
You cracked the code. You know the weakness. You go for Jaybird and his old ladies.
I want to get into Jaybird and his.
To let him go.
Yes, I know, right? Well, congratulations. We're going to hook you up with those tickets. You get to go see the Jonas Brothers with Kelsey Ballerini October 17th at I Think Financial, okay?
Thank you, KVJ. Love you all. Love you, Jay Bird.
Love you too. That's a great question.
That
Good
was.
question.
Good job, Jen.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Yeah, good. So many people on meth. Ow!
Yeah. Well, we had this earlier today in Denny's or Animal. This was a woman at a zoo in Texas. She climbed a fence into a monkey enclosure over the weekend and started feeding the monkeys flaming hot Cheetos. Just crazy. And here are the monkeys there eating the Cheetos. Clearly the monkey loved the Cheetos.
That may not be the actual audio.
No? Oh, okay. Okay. No, I believe this is the actual audio.
These are primates we're talking about here, so they can do some substantial damage to you. They have large canines. They may be small monkeys, but they are extremely strong. They could take you to the ground if they wanted to. Anything that we have, they can get as well. So COVID was no different. So for someone to just go in there and give them food from their hands could just ruin that. It's going to take a really long time to get them back to where they were and to get them back training.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
I'm assuming maybe was she hammered? Like, what's going on? The zoo is pressing charges, and this woman has already been fired from her job, and she was working as a litigation assistant at a law firm.
It is, you have to be drinking.
She must have been hammered.
You think so?
Yeah.
Think so. There's a private zoo in Wisconsin that says an alligator might be on the loose in the area. But there's no need to freak out because apparently this alligator is very docile. I mean, I would imagine in Wisconsin, if you see an alligator just walking on the streets, you may not know exactly how to relate to it.
It's not like it's South Florida and it's normal.
Right. There you go. Interesting. There's a woman in Ohio that said that she had an encounter with a 7-foot-tall Bigfoot.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
How about that? Ohio is quietly becoming Bigfoot country. There's been 309 reported Bigfoot sightings in the state. A lot of them in my old stomping grounds. In fact, this sighting just about an hour and a half from where I grew up.
Yeah.
In Ohio.
The Bigfoot sightings have definitely increased.
This 20-year-old woman said she was leaving a gym around midnight when she saw a big hairy creature that was gray. First of all, she is definitely lying because nobody in Ohio goes to the gym in this part of the state around midnight. I promise you that. I don't even think they have gyms that are open past 6 p.m. in this part of the state. But she said it was too large to be human and it moved way too fast to be a person. The area was about 80 miles from Salt Fork State Park, the home of an annual Bigfoot conference and another recent Bigfoot sighting. So that's right next to where I'm from. And I even got you a shirt from that area.
I love it. I still wear it all the time.
Yeah.
These stories are great for the Bigfoot Festival marketing and
They
merch.
have it there, yeah.
Oh, they're selling so much merch.
People always ask, well, how come we never find any bones, no remains of Bigfoot around? Well, how many other animals? There's a lot of animals out there you don't really find the remains of. There's a ton. If you look it up,
okay.
There's species where they die, they go away, and you don't find their bones. So
when they die, they disappear, kind of like Jedi Knights.
Kind of like that, or maybe they're doing something different with the bones. Maybe animals taking them, but there are animals out there that their bones aren't always discovered.
Oh, there you go. Jaybird's got an answer. There's a 60-year-old woman in Clearwater that got arrested last Thursday for assaulting her boyfriend by throwing soiled dog pads at him.
What did he do?
Hey, that's a pad that you put down in the dog's poo and pee on him. And then after that, she sprayed him in the face with Windex. Maybe she had to clean the urine off of him. Now she's facing charges for domestic battery. That's pretty gnarly. 41-year-old Tyler Warden of Vero Beach struck his daughter in the face with a slice of pizza, then got arrested for battery. When police arrived, his 20-year-old had tomato sauce on the left side of her face, and the ground near the residence's front door was covered with pizza toppings.
Wow.
His daughter told police that her dad, Tyler, came to her home to drop a pizza off, but when she told him that she wasn't feeling well and asked him to leave, he began arguing with her. When the woman tried to close the front door, Pops allegedly threw a pizza slice at his daughter, striking her in the face. And when the cops got there, they said Pops had a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage on his breath.
Oh, she was just trying to get rid of him because he was annoying and drunk.
Drunk dad.
And then he threw pizza and hit her in the face with it.
Yeah.
Dang.
There's a woman in Utah that got arrested after she broke into another woman's home and attacked her with an axe. She tried to hit the victim with the axe, but she blocked it with a baseball bat.
Oh, my.
She then hit the woman several times with the handle of the axe, and a witness of the incident intervened by separating the women. But, I mean, who wants to step in the middle of that?
That's crazy. Yeah, you're going to get hit with an axe if you jump in the middle.
Yeah. Here's a guy that may have flipped off the handle a little too much. A man in Iowa set his neighbor's house on fire because they didn't mow his lawn.
It's a little intense.
It's extreme. Are you sure that's the only reason?
That's all they got in the story. Pretty crazy. And this is pretty amazing. Scientists partially restored the sight of a blind man using gene therapy. We're curing blindness with gene therapy.
Is that real?
I don't know. I these blind stories get me excited. Like the last time you said the Russians cured blindness.
Yeah. That is some crazy stuff there if it's true. And how long do you think you could survive in the wilderness?
45 minutes.
See, some days I think 45 minutes, and then sometimes I think 45 years. It really depends on what I'm going through mentally.
They say the average person thinks they could survive 16 days.
Not a chance.
Even though less than 1 in 5 says they could actually start a fire if they only had flint. Could you start a fire if you only had flint?
Yeah, a guy named Flint that knew about fire? Absolutely.
Hey, Flint, start the fire. We're good.
I don't even know what flint looks like. Like, if you handed me flint and I was holding flint and you said start a fire, I wouldn't even know I had the tools.
I'm with the witch on this one. I went camping with Bigfoot, and everyone was blaming me for that fire that was... But I know nothing about camping or fires.
Can't blame me for the fire. I couldn't start it.
Yeah. Your friends knew you didn't start the fire or pitch the tent. We all knew that.
All right, coming up here, we're going to check in with a web poll we just launched yesterday. What place in South Florida has the best brunch? Trying to settle it. We'll let you know who the leaders are early on next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 through 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. That's 561-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. Just clearing up an earlier accident on 95 northbound between Lantana Road and 10th Avenue North. Look for some residual delays in that area. Plus, we have a crash to watch for on Southern Boulevard. This affecting traffic in both directions at Military Trail. 2 left lanes westbound are blocked and another left lane blocked on the eastbound side. Look for delays in the area. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 279 WRMF.
Massage Envy is hiring massage therapists. Enjoy consistent clientele and do more of what you love. Visit massageenvy.com/careers for opportunities nearest you.
From virus and antibody testing to vaccination, the providers at MD Now are here to help with all of your COVID-19 related testing, treatment, and prevention needs so you can return to normal life now with peace of mind. Simply visit mdnow.com to learn more and find the clinic nearest you. Walk in today.
Car crash, slip and fall. Call Hickson Motto. That's all. 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. Hickson Motto, your personal injury attorneys. Results matter.
Sweating a broken AC? There's an expert for that.
Let your local experts at Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning keep you cool with $50 off any repair. Call 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
We are compassionate. We are community. We are your neighbors. We are always innovating. We are dedicated to making South Florida healthier. We are healthcare that cares. We are Baptist Health. To learn more about Boca Raton Regional Hospital and Bethesda Hospital East and West, visit baptisthealth.net/Palm Beach County.
Aware Recovery Care of Florida provides hope for those addicted to drugs and/or alcohol. Covered by Florida Blue and developed in conjunction with specialists at Yale, Aware provides each client with specially trained addiction professionals delivering full rehab support in your home, in your comfort zone, and on your schedule. Recipient of the Joint Commission's Gold Seal of Approval, Aware's program is designed to achieve a full year of recovery, improving chances for lasting health and wellness by 80%. Learn more at awarerecoverycare.com.
Arrigo's blasting off Memorial Day savings all month long on 2,500 vehicles. The countdown is on.
Johnny, are you ready to deliver the lowest prices on Earth?
Yep, my spacesuit is on. Arrigo's savings are go for launch.
Get out of this world savings during the Memorial Day sales event happening now at Arrigo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, Florida's #1 volume dealer. Hurry in for new 2021 Ram 1500s from $249 per month, Jeep Grand Cherokees from $259 a month, or buy new Jeeps with 0% for 72 months.
Johnny, do you see any golf courses up there in space?
Yep, I got a tee time on Mars in an hour.
For the lowest price.
And the biggest selection.
You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce.
Online at ArrigoWestPalm.com and ArrigoFortPierce.com.
Call 1-800-717-0813 for details.
Breaking up is hard to do. Just when you think you're ready to leave, you talk yourself back into staying. And when it comes to your wireless carrier, you know you should have left a while ago. You're over the big three carriers. You deserve better. Xfinity Mobile, the carrier rated #1 in customer satisfaction. Now you can get unlimited with 5G included for just $30 a month when you get 4 lines. $30 for all the flexibility you could ask for on the nation's fastest, most reliable network. That's the kind of relationship you want to be in, where there's give and take. We give you unlimited data for $30. You take it everywhere you go. So break free from the big three and switch to Xfinity Mobile to start saving.
Take the savings challenge at xfinitymobile.com/mysavings or visit an Xfinity store to learn how our Switch Squad makes it easy to switch to Xfinity Mobile and Internet together and save hundreds. Savings compared to top 3 carriers. Xfinity Internet required. Reduced speeds at 20 gigabytes per line. Most reliable based on RootMetrics US report. Results vary, not an endorsement.
And now, a telemedicine appointment without AT&T Business Fiber.
I don't know. Hey, Doc, so, what's the prognosis?
Well, based on your chart, it looks like you have...
Wait, what was that?
Sorry, I was just saying...
Doc, you're glitching. Must be slow upload speeds.
Yeah, sorry. I just wish I'd known the difference between upload and download speeds before I got my business internet. Anyway, I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
My leg.
Oh, right. It's fine, except for a small...
Wait, except for what?
Terrible.
Is your small business suffering from slow upload speeds? Upgrade your business to AT&T Business Fiber for superior reliability and speed at our lowest price ever. There's no annual term commitment and no bundle required. Limited availability in select areas. Visit att.com/businessfast or call 844-759-FAST now.
You know, if you're looking to rejuvenate and you're feeling tired and not like your old self, it may be what's going on the inside that is affecting you on the outside. Jupiter's premier new luxury med spa, Begin Anew, is celebrating their grand opening and they want to hook you up. How about free total optimal wellness checks? Yeah, they're doing that right now. Get your blood draw. They'll tell you everything going on with your system on the inside, and it's free with your insurance. They look at everything: hormones, nutrients, vitamins, adrenal gland, gut health, sensitivity. They cover it all. And on top of that, they also do IV nutrition, sexual health. Their caring team of doctors are ready to help you today. Begin Anew Med Spa right there in Jupiter on Indian Town Road in the Fresh Market Plaza. Begin Anew Med Spa. Call 561-781-3578.
Start with everyone with a brand new puppy they cannot leave home alone. And there he is now, disemboweling a sofa. Now narrow it to the puppy parents who need to get their prescriptions refilled today. For you, there's Walgreens same-day prescription delivery. Medication sent right to your door from the local Walgreens you already know and trust. So you can spend all day at home teaching your new puppy some manners. Elroy, roll over. Or just sit there and tilt your head. Aw. To join, text JOIN-RX to 21525.
Deb's constipation with belly pain, discomfort, and bloating kept giving her grief. She talked to her doctor to get some relief. Turns out Deb had irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C, which was a start. Saying yes to Linzess helped her do her part.
Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives. It lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. There could be more to your story with IBS-C. Talk to a doctor today. Say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by AbbVie and Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 to 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail. Right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Virginia, if you had to say, what is the best brunch in South Florida? And I think there's a lot of elements that go into it. It is the ambiance. There's a lot of places that might be on the water. I think you get definite points for that. Having a great menu is awesome. But then also, too, really having a great deal on bottomless mimosas, and you don't pour a lot of orange juice in there, and you got the Bloody Marys, too. And some places do other drinks other than just those two that's really kind of original and cool.
Yeah, I saw a girlfriend of mine sent me a picture of a mimosa flight she was enjoying.
Okay.
All these different crafted mimosas with different fresh juices.
Okay.
I was like, ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, some places will do other, like Moscow mules or something like that they do, and that can get a little bit messy and fast.
I agree that it's fun to have bottomless. I like bottomless. But yeah, if you have bottomless Moscow mules, you are going to have people laying in the street out front of your brunch spot.
And some places do. Some places do.
I've seen it.
Yeah, so there's, kind of a varying degree of you've got a nice quiet brunch place, and then there's just some places in South Florida that rage. Remember when we had Wine Dive on Clematis?
Yes.
That thing would get crazy.
Wine Dive was insane.
Lenora's, they'll rage pretty hard. That's a pretty amazing Sunday afternoon party.
I know a lot of people that go to Lenora's. They go there to have some drinks and get some pizza.
That Elisabetta's that I tried out, that was pretty hoppin'.
Yeah, that's on the list. We had done a Facebook post just about where was your favorite place, and then we put it all onto a poll now where you can go and vote, and it's pretty thorough. I mean, all the way down from Miami up through into the Treasure Coast. We've got places on there that you can go and vote for. So it was what we asked you was your favorites, and we put it on there, and you can go and vote. So if you had a vote, Virginia, who gets yours?
Top vote will always be the Breakers, the Circle Dining Room, classic breakfast brunch, and it's amazing. They put out everything.
I mean, I'm not a brunch person, Kevin. I'm more of a buffet person. If you're going buffet.
Okay.
It's a brunch buffet. There are people there making stuff to order for you, but then there's also, like, the waffles are made to order, the omelets are made to order. There's several stations, the carving stations, they make it for you right then and there. But there's also, like, multiple different areas where you can go. Like, there's all seafood over here. There's like a raw bar, and then there's like the dessert bar, and there's like a tower of macaroons, and you're just like, oh my gosh.
Tower of macaroons sound cool.
It's pretty awesome.
Who the hell doesn't want a tower of macaroons near them? That sounds great.
And they do have the bottomless there too. I mean, it's expensive. You're not going to find a more expensive brunch. I think it is the most expensive.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I've ever been to a brunch. We're talking, you got to wear your pink collared shirt and your nice shoes. I've never been to one of those.
You haven't. They're fun, man.
You've never been to a brunch?
I don't think I have. I've been to buffets.
We need to go to the Breakers.
I want to.
buffet, brunch buffet, whatever you call it. It's spectacular.
Would the breakers allow me to go in my pizza onesie? Or is there's some kind of a decor, there's some kind of a dress code?
I mean, if we were staying there, we could probably smuggle you in easily.
But it would be a thing.
Okay. Yeah, they might be like, sir, you're not dressed properly.
You do not belong on the side.
Carry your pajamas into the restaurant.
Go get a pink shirt immediately.
Yeah.
And make sure it has a collar.
And get your nice shoes and polish them.
Well, if you're talking about great brunch places in South Florida, I'll just kind of go down the list a little bit alphabetically of places that stand out for different reasons. Avocado Grill is great. They had that saxophone player on the bar, and it was shooting smoke out of it. You ever seen that guy?
Oh, yeah, I like
that. They
that.
got the bongos in there. That's pretty crazy, outrageous place. That is good. The Cooper has a really good Bloody Mary bar in Palm Beach Gardens that I absolutely love. Had a good time at Copper Blues there in West Palm Beach. That is also on the list. The O Resort and Spa right there on the ocean in Manalapan. That is a great bar that they have outside.
They do. It's a restaurant and bar right there on the ocean.
Yes.
Very close.
Really good craft beer selection, too, at that outdoor bar, if you like that. E.R. Bradley's in West Palm, one of the hottest places to go right there on the Intercoastal. Definitely needs a mention. You have also got Louis Bossi's. They've got multiple locations to go check out. We haven't mentioned yet. I would also throw out Tap 42 with locations all over the place is one of my favorites. And Spruzzo's at the Bend. I know you went there, Virginia.
I did. I enjoyed the Bend. I think I enjoyed the Bend. I was pretty lit. It was fun, though.
Beautiful view, though. Palm Beach.
Beautiful view.
Wait a minute. You had a buzz?
Well, the Bend was like our fourth stop.
I was being sarcastic. Yeah, I know you.
If you see me on stop number 4.
A bender at the Bend?
I was bending the Bend.
And then I'll throw out the Wharf. 2 locations, one Fort Lauderdale, one Miami. All great for brunches. But the top 5 right now, according to the voting that we've got at kvjshow.com, number 5 is Shooter's Waterfront in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
That's what people are saying is the 5th best brunch in South Florida. Number 4, Frigates in North Palm Beach.
Frigates is lovely. I've done that.
Okay, that's kind of near me.
Yeah.
Number 3 right now, according to the voting, is The Breakers on Palm Beach.
Number 3?
Number 3. Yeah, it's getting beaten right now by Kyle G's in Jensen Beach. And number 1, and kind of run away with it early, is Benny's on the Beach in Lake Worth Beach.
Benny's is amazing.
Right on the pier.
Yeah, that pier is fantastic. Yeah. Don't forget, too, 1000 North is fabulous, right on the water as well. And the new Charlie and Joe's Love Street. Mm-hmm. That project, not a lot of people have been there. I mean, even though it's crowded all the time, it's very new.
Side note, little Palm Beach history for you. The Frigates used to be a Denny's back in the day here in Palm Beach County.
There was a Denny's on the water. How weird.
There was a Denny's on the water, and there was always a dead lizard in the lamp. They never cleaned it out. You would walk into the Denny's, and you would see the skeleton of a lizard. They never cleaned it out. That's my memory.
Well, we got a pretty lengthy list. If you go to kvjshow.com, you can go and vote there based on your suggestions that you had given us before. So pretty inclusive of everything that was on that list. So coming up on Friday, we'll let you know who is the top vote getter. There's a link to it also on the KVJ Show Facebook page.
More KVJ next on 87.9 WRMF.
At Off Lease Only, they have the best price, the best selection. Go online today. Check out the inventory. It's amazing. It's expansive. And they've got pictures and details on every single car. But the thing I love most at Off Lease Only is the upfront pricing. No stressful negotiations, no hidden fees, no haggling with a sales guy. That sounds awful. At Off Lease Only, you don't have to do any of that. Get pre-qualified right now. Financing available for good and bad credit at offleaseonly.com.
Arrigo's blasting off Memorial Day savings all month long on 2,500 vehicles. The countdown is on.
Johnny, are you ready to deliver the lowest prices on Earth?
Yep, my spacesuit is on. Arrigo's savings are go for launch.
Get out of this world savings during the Memorial Day sales event happening now at Arrigo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, Florida's #1 volume dealer. Hurry in for new 2021 Ram 1500s from $249 per month. Jeep Grand Cherokees from $259 a month. Or buy new Jeeps with 0% for 72 months.
Johnny, do you see any golf courses up there in space?
Yep, I got a tee time on Mars in an hour.
For the lowest price.
And the biggest selection.
You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce.
Online at ArrigoWestPalm.com and ArrigoFortPierce.com.
Call 1-800-717-0813 for details.
Honey, I think something bit me.
Maybe it's just a rash?
Oh no, could it be an allergic reaction?
You don't always know what's wrong. Just know that whatever it is, Baptist Health is here to take care of you. Because when you need care, there's no time for guessing games. We've got you covered with urgent care online or in person and emergency care. Go to baptisthealth.net/getcarenow.
That moment when you realize you have a serious air conditioner issue. A real strip down to your skivvies, no one's sleeping tonight, head in the freezer fail party. But fear not. There's an expert for that.
Let your local experts at Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning keep you cool with $50 off any repair.
Want to chill? There's an expert for that.
Call Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Hey, just because you're aging doesn't mean you don't want to look your best. It just gets a little bit more challenging, so you need somebody to help you out. That's why there's Wellington Anti-Aging. The name says it all. They can help you with hormone replacement therapy so you can maintain good energy, a good-looking physique, lean muscle, everything you want to feel and look your best. But then there's just other things too, like those lines or those age spots that you get. Well, they got something called the Morpheus system that can stimulate the collagen you naturally have in your skin to fill in those lines. It can also get rid of the age spots, so you're naturally going to look younger. They also can use that Morpheus system to go in and start to liquefy the fat in your body. It then comes out naturally, and it will actually mold and sculpt that area. That's one of the big problems, because you get older, you don't have the same kind of elasticity in your skin. That's why the Morpheus system is so important. You can see everything they have to offer. Just jump online today. It's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Hello, Florida. Switching to Geico is a good idea, especially when you consider everything.
First off, Geico makes it easy to switch, and you can contact your local agent for personalized assistance.
But if that's so easy, you might start thinking everything is easy, even tightrope walking, and it's not.
Well, if you switch to Geico, you could save hundreds on car insurance, and you could keep saving by bundling your motorcycle, boat, and RV, plus your renter's insurance.
But saving money might cause you to dance spontaneously, and if you haven't stretched properly, you could pull a hammy. Don't laugh, it happened to my Uncle Doug.
Well, they do have an industry-leading mobile app you can use to pay your bill, file and manage a claim, or add a new driver. And they offer discounts to military and federal employees.
But after you switch, you might be so happy that you celebrate by drinking a milkshake too fast and get a brain freeze.
Well, Geico is the largest car insurer in the state and has been saving people money for over 75 years. It's hard to beat that.
But you're right.
Switch to Geico. It's obviously a good idea.
Is finding the clothes that you love in just the right fit and size an overwhelming task? Experience a new way to shop with Stitch Fix. Our experts hand-select pieces so you can get the ease of personal styling from the convenience of home. Every piece is curated just for you, for staying home or on the go in your unique style. With Stitch Fix, there's never any subscription required, and it's delivered right to your door. Get started today at StitchFix.com. Stitch Fix, your style delivered.
As a dentist, I know what my patients are saying during times when they really can't speak.
Mm-hmm.
She says her gums are irritated.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you can do? Absolutely. You can try New Crest Advanced Gum Restore.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, New Crest Advanced Gum Restore. It detoxifies below the gum line to restore your gums back to health in just 7 days. Exactly. Healthy gums, healthy mouth.
New Crest Advanced Gum Restore. Healthy, beautiful smiles for life.
Call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Allstate. You may have heard that Allstate has new low auto rates, but isn't it time to see for yourself? With Allstate, you can lower your rates, not your expectations. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
More KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Time for a round of Google Family Feud. I put a line into Google, and you got to try to guess one of the first 5 search options that it gives me for a point. Okay. Tell me what you think here. First one that I put into Google. How do I get rid of? How do I get rid of? One of the first 5 options. Virginia, I'll let you go first here to try to get a point. How do I get rid of? What did Google fill in the rest of the sentence with?
Show me acne.
Gonna go with acne. How to get rid of acne? No, but that's a good one.
Curses.
I was really surprised that wasn't on there. That's why I kept looking. All right, Jaybird, take a guess at this. What do you think?
How to get rid of a yeast infection. Only talking about the yeasty boys.
How to get rid of a yeast infection?
I can help you.
That is in there.
Oh! Yeasty boys.
Yeah. Very impressive. Okay.
Oh, it's embarrassing, and you don't want to, you have to Google it.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, it shouldn't be embarrassing, ladies. There's stigma here.
All right, Denny's.
A lot of times it's the man's fault because of the bacteria on the penis. Okay, so if we want to break down the yeast infection, it's your fault.
Of course, it's a guy's fault.
We're trying to make this a gender war.
Yeah.
Your fault, penis.
Denny's, what do you think? How do I get rid of? How did Google fill in the blank?
I put fat. How do I get rid of fat?
How do I get rid of fat? Survey says yes, belly fat.
Wow.
Is in there. Very nice. Okay, other things that it had on here. It had how do I get rid of hiccups?
Ah, yes.
Oh.
Hold your breath, they say, doesn't work. But if you hold your breath and kind of gently punch your stomach, I find the hiccups go away.
Punch your stomach?
Gently punch your... Hold your breath like this and then go... And I find the hiccups, they disappear.
But what about the rib bruises?
Well, that's prevalent.
Also, they got the dandruff and they got a headache.
Okay, yeah, dandruff.
That dandruff, baking soda and use conditioner, and it gets it all out.
Well, look at you, Martha Stewart.
Okay, Jaybird and Denny's walking away with the point in that round. All right, next up, Google Family Feud. I typed in, does milk make you ... Fill in the blank. What were the options that Google gave me? I'll start with Jaybird in this round. What do you think is one of the 5 options, first 5 options that Google gave me?
Does milk make me horny?
Horny?
You got on me for the yeasty boys, and I nailed it, so step off.
Okay, survey says, does milk make you horny?
I took a chance.
Yeah.
Took a chance.
It's good for the bones.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, which bone?
Denny's, I'll let you go next.
I went with bloated.
Does milk make you bloated?
I almost wrote farty.
Okay. All right.
Bloated, farty, kind of the same.
All right, Virginia, let's see if you can get one here. What do you think?
A person who should never drink milk.
Oh my gosh. If you give me a milkshake, you better run the other way.
Yeah.
I would never give you a milkshake.
Rocco had like a half a milkshake that he didn't finish the other day, and I was like, I love milkshakes, but they're going to rip me apart. I drank it, and I was miserable. I'm going to say fart, Kevin.
Gonna say fart. Survey says.
Whoa! What? So all of our answers
How
are
did we
done.
all get a goose egg?
Yeah, I guess it was somewhat close, but the correct answer would have been, does milk make you poop? Is what other people, I guess, look for on that. Other options it gave you was, does milk make you taller, fat, constipated, or sleepy?
Does milk help with you poop? Does it help with your bowel movements?
I don't think so, but you can Google. A lot of people do, apparently.
I just want to do my Kel joke.
It helps some of us.
Okay, Virginia has a goose egg so far.
Dang. How embarrassing.
Yeah, I know. Okay, as we go into third round here of Google Family Feud. All right, fill in the blank here. When you type in "my cat won't stop," what were the first 5 options that my Google gave me? Denny's, get to start off this round. My cat won't stop ...
Shedding.
Won't stop shedding. Okay, feel good about that. Shedding, all right.
Shedding.
Survey says no, not in the top 5 on that. Virginia, back to you. What do you think? My cat won't stop. What?
My cat can't stop, won't stop. No. Let me think here. What do cats do that's annoying? Don't they always try to kill things?
I mean, so Nikki, how long have we got here?
They do kill a lot, Virginia.
Damn. Can we get a cat in here? I think cats try to attack animals. My cat won't stop attacking other animals.
You don't feel good about that, do you?
I don't feel good about that.
I know you don't.
You worked it out.
Because it don't sound that good.
I felt better about fart.
My cat won't stop attacking other animals. No, survey says. Yeah, that's a no. Jaybird.
We had a cat back in Lake Park that would not stop doing this. It was a problem. My cat will not stop humping. Humping cat.
My cat won't stop humping.
It's in heat. It's always being sexual.
Okay, my cat won't stop. Survey says humping.
Curses.
No. Goose egg for everybody on that one. The top 5 options. My cat won't stop meowing, sneezing, throwing up, eating, and biting me. My cat won't stop biting me.
I cannot believe the humping is not in there.
I know. Yeah, apparently a lot of people aren't Googling that.
I think he's calling into question your numbers, Kevin.
No, I'm not.
You got to go question Google.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, it's all Google's fault. Okay, let's see if we can get a winner here because we got a tie with Jaybird and Denny's.
I mean, this over here beat you, Virginia.
Virginia's yet to get a point.
Damn it.
And Google Family Feud.
I can't finish the game like this.
Yeast infection got a point.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think about this one? When you type in "sunscreen is," what are the first 5 options that Google gives you? Sunscreen is. How does it finish the sentence? Virginia, back to you. Sunscreen is. What comes up in Google?
Sunscreen is toxic.
Sunscreen is toxic. Survey says.
There's some ingredient they used to put in sunscreen, or some of them put in sunscreen that's actually bad for you. And it's like, really? Why y'all setting us up like that?
Okay. All right. Interesting. Virginia making this pretty interesting here. She's tied up the game. Jaybird.
Come on, yeasty boys.
Possibly get a win if you can get one here.
Do I go weird worked out for yeasty boys, but it also has backfired for me. And the more I work it out, the more I forget the question. What's the question, Kevin? Sunscreen.
Sunscreen is. How does Google finish that sentence? First 5 options. Virginia got one of them with toxic.
Sunscreen is tough to. Well, I don't want to say that because it's kind of dirty.
But I think I know where we're going.
You're using sunscreen as lube?
No, that's pretty much it. Is sunscreen good for lube?
What SPF, though?
I mean, you gotta go
Sunscreen
deep.
is good for lube?
Is it good? Yeah. Is sunscreen good for lube? And
Okay.
it's not.
Survey says.
I wanted it.
Man.
I wanted it so bad.
Denny's, you could get a win if you can get one of the 4 remaining options that Google says. Sunscreen is.
Sticky? Are they making a declarative statement?
Sunscreen is sticky. Survey says. No. The other options is sunscreen is bad for you. Actually, Virginia even said that.
Oh, jeez.
Important. Sunscreen is burning my face. And sunscreen is the new margarine.
Okay. What? So you hear something like that, you don't feel so bad about your
new
answers.
margarine.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to cook with it?
Do butter.
Okay. Final round for a tiebreaker here.
Whew.
Google Family Feud. Jaybird, are hot dogs, how does Google fill it in? Are hot dogs.
Are hot dogs made from pig butt, H?
Made from...
Well, yeah, maybe not that specific.
Pigs.
Is
Pig
hot
rectum.
Yeah, is hot dogs made from pig's rectum?
Made from pigs' behind, survey says.
Oh, really?
You think that'd be Google?
I would thank you, Denny's.
Yeah, Google does not have that as the first 5 options. Denny's, what do you think here? Are hot dogs what? ... What does Google fill in the blank with?
Bad for you.
Are hot dogs bad for you? Survey says yes. Denny's could get the win if Virginia blows this. Virginia, what do you think? Are hot dogs ...
Gross.
Are hot dogs gross? All right. Survey says no. Denny's pulls off the win.
Big D.
Look, a win for Denny's is a loss for the witch.
All right. The options are hot dogs healthy, keto friendly, bad for dogs, and the controversial statement are hot dogs sandwiches.
Oh, that's right.
We should have done, man.
Yeah, that's what Google says. One of the top options.
Blew it.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of interesting. They have put together with Inc. magazine a list of time wasters for the average employee per day. And honestly, people don't work that much. So what are you wasting your time every day doing? I'll break it down for you coming up next.
I saw you dancing in a crowded room. You look so happy when I'm not with you. But then you saw me, caught you by surprise. A single teardrop falling from your eye. I don't know why I run away. I'll make you cry when I run away. You could have asked me why I broke your heart. You could have
I think we were better off when we were working at home. Arguably, too. A lot of people would rather work from home, and they're more productive. This list really just kind of puts a spotlight on that. It's the work time wasters that are eating up our day. Inc. magazine has put this out. And when you add it all up, in total, 3.5 hours are spent on time wasters every single day, which is more than 40% of an 8-hour workday.
Wow.
I mean,
that's a lot.
That really is a lot when you look at it. Now, some of these things could also be done at home, but a lot of them are not, like socializing. They say at least 15 minutes every single day is burned by socializing at work. And some people would argue, well, that's kind of important.
Team building.
Maybe that's a positive
camaraderie.
thing. Yeah. Other things that you do too, and this isn't, interruptions. Productivity disruptors take 15 minutes daily. And when you are in the groove of something and somebody interrupts you, it takes you on average 20 minutes to get back to that same spot of groove and productivity. That's one of the main reasons why I do not like I don't do work here, because somebody just comes in, they even say, hey, or there's a quick conversation. By the time I get back to where I was in that same train of thought and productivity, 20 minutes are gone. And that adds up.
I've seen it happen. They love to come get Kevin right in the middle of his work.
They do.
When he's prepping, people love to walk in and have a 30-minute conversation with him.
Kevin could be pooping, and they're going to get in there. So, Kevin, tell us about the...
Well, he just went to the urinal and tried to pee, and somebody tried to get him in a 20-minute conversation.
I was like, dude, catch me later. I'm like, I've got 15 seconds left on this song.
Just people want to talk to you, Kev.
I get it. Hey, I love that. I'd love to talk to them too. Just don't have time right now. Other issues that are going on, meetings. Half an hour is wasted every day just scheduling meetings. Not even the meetings themselves, just scheduling them.
Wow.
Meetings, they better be good.
Meetings, they never are.
Other things, and you can do this either location, but these are other time wasters in your day. Surfing the web, that's 30 minutes a day. And typically you might do that 1 to 2 times. That's just for like non-work related stuff. So don't say, oh, I always surf it for the... No, that's doing your own stuff.
You're on Tinder. You're looking for something.
You just think, oh, I'm going to look really quick. And then you get down that rabbit hole.
Your job is not to look for shoes and purses on eBay.
Yeah.
We see you.
Social media, same thing. Conservatively, 30 minutes every day you're wasting at work on social media that's not related to your job. Daydreaming is another 30 minutes, just kind of like staring off into space, doing nothing. Non-productive thought, not related to your job. And multitasking, they say, costs us 70 minutes a day. They say it is much better for you to get into a project and stick with it. Now, you can take a break if you notice that your productivity and your focus is starting to lack, but don't try to then do 2 things at one time. Compartmentalize, work on one thing, break off, and then work on something else. So that's the big time wasters you have every single day. 40% of your 8-hour workday is shot, doing nothing good. So there you go. All right, coming up here in just a couple minutes, we'll check in with the forecast for today. We got 2 different sources, Steve Weigel from Channel 5, our news partner, and Jaybird's Ankle. We'll see what they're saying about today's forecast. We'll get an update on that and see if we had any movement in the contest between the 2 from yesterday.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
What's up, everyone? This is producer Denny's, and I've been making the adjustments to my house. That's right, I bought a house about a year ago now. Time really does fly, but we've just been making it our own. In fact, I just laid some cement over the weekend to make my driveway bigger. These are all the type of changes you can make and things you can do to your home if you are a homeowner, opposed to renting. But I never would have gotten such an awesome house if it wasn't for the help of Ideal Lending Solutions. They really came to my aid when it came to answering questions, dealing with my finances, and just my overall home buying experience, especially me being a first-time home buyer. So if you're looking for the same type of hand-holding, check out Ideal Lending Solutions. You can visit their website at affordthedream.com or give them a call, 844-994-3325. That's 844-99-IDEAL for Ideal Lending Solutions. Virginia used them, Jason used them, and I used them. Check them out, Ideal Lending Solutions.
Ideal Lending Solutions is an equal housing lender, NMLS 237341, a division of American Financial Network, Florida license MLD 891. Not all applicants will qualify.
Breaking up is hard to do. Just when you think you're ready to leave, you talk yourself back into staying. And when it comes to your wireless carrier, you know you should have left a while ago. You're over the big 3 carriers. You deserve better. Xfinity Mobile, the carrier rated #1 in customer satisfaction. Now you can get unlimited with 5G included for just $30 a month when you get 4 lines. $30 for all the flexibility you could ask for on the nation's fastest, most reliable network. That's the kind of relationship you want to be in, where there's give and take. We give you unlimited data for $30. You take it everywhere you go. So break free from the big 3 and switch to Xfinity Mobile to start saving.
Take the savings challenge at xfinitymobile.com/mysavings or visit an Xfinity store to learn how our Switch Squad makes it easy to switch to Xfinity Mobile and Internet together and save hundreds. Savings compared to top 3 carriers. Xfinity Internet required. Reduced speeds at 20 gigabytes per line. Most reliable based on Root Metrics US report. Results vary, not an endorsement.
I'm J-Rock Jared Blakely, and I want to get you money for your car accident injury. Here are some tips that will help to ensure you have the strongest possible case when you're hurt in a car accident. 1. Always get a police report. 2. See a doctor and document your injuries as soon as possible. 3. Do not speak to any insurance company without first consulting a lawyer. Call Blakely Law Firm at 1-800-602-5000 for a free consultation today. That's 1-800-602-5000. Offices Palm Beach, Dade, and Broward.
Get a fresh start to your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Hey, it's Suits from the KVJ Show, and did you know that right now you could get a classic sausage, egg, and cheese or a classic bacon, egg, and cheese paired with small seasoned breakfast potatoes for just $3? That's right, your choice of a classic breakfast sandwich and seasoned potatoes for just $3. If that doesn't get you out of bed in the morning, I don't know what's going to. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's and get the classic breakfast deal for just $3. Limited time only during breakfast hours only. Price and participation may vary.
Get this. Joey and me were supposed to go to this concert next week, right? But then something terrible happened. Joey was driving without a seatbelt. But he didn't wreck. No, he got pulled over. Now Joey has to pay for a seatbelt ticket instead of a concert ticket, and I have to go by myself. How lame is that? So Joey, if you're out there, you're an idiot. Wear your seatbelt or you'll get a ticket.
All across the country, cops are cracking down. Click it or ticket, day and night.
Funded by the Florida Department of Transportation.
We are compassionate. We are community. We are your neighbors. We are always innovating. We are dedicated to making South Florida healthier. We are healthcare that cares. We are Baptist Health. To learn more about Boca Raton Regional Hospital and Bethesda Hospital East and West, visit baptisthealth.net/Palm Beach County.
I am such a big fan of squeezed.com. I've got my juice in the fridge right now, and I will be hitting it up momentarily. I love the way it feels to do a little 2-day, 3-day, 4-day juice cleanse, reset my digestive system, get rid of the bloat feeling, get rid of the toxins from the weekend, and you know I had a few of them. Squeezed.com is a great way to reset.
Yeah, it really is. It's a great way to kick off weight loss, and it's a great way to maintain the weight loss, too. I still do a squeeze juice every single day. I've taken off about 30, 35 pounds since I first started it, and I've been able to keep it off because of Squeezed.
You're going to love the taste of them, too. They're delicious. Join Squeezed Society on Facebook. It's a Facebook group that answers all of your questions about Squeezed.com juice cleanses. Squeezed Society on Facebook. Squeezed.com juice cleanses.
And now, a telemedicine appointment without AT&T Business Fiber.
I don't know. Hey, Doc, so, what's the prognosis?
Well, based on your chart, it looks like you have...
Wait, what was that?
Sorry, I was just saying...
Doc, you're glitching. Must be slow upload speeds.
Yeah, sorry. I just wish I'd known the difference between upload and download speeds before I got my business internet. Anyway, I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
My leg.
Oh, right. It's fine, except for a small...
Wait, except for what?
Terrible.
Is your small business suffering from slow upload speeds? Upgrade your business to AT&T Business Fiber for superior reliability and speed at our lowest price ever. There's no annual term commitment and no bundle required. Limited availability in select areas. Visit att.com/businessfast or call 844-759-FAST now.
Quitting nicotine isn't easy, which is why Tobacco-Free Florida offers free tools and services like free 2-week starter kits of Quit Aids. We're also trying out music to help motivate smokers to quit.
Not another cigarette would be late. Now there's someone living tobacco-free. It's you.
Wow. Okay. Maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
It's been crazy dry. We have really not had any kind of rain whatsoever since we started Weagle versus Ankle, and he's been nailing it. So's your ankle.
My ankle's been feeling in great shape. That's why I know there's no wetness coming, Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah. After spraining his ankle, Jaybird says he knows when it's coming. And is your ankle saying any rain today?
There's going to be no rain again today, guys. I'm sorry. I can only give you the truth here. I do like the fact that Steve Weagle is making these predictions of the weather, and people are they call about and go, yeah, Jaybird's already tackled this.
The ankle already said it's going to be windy.
Yeah. Poor guys, you got to deal with their goofiness.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm just trying to do my job.
He went to school. He's a legit meter. I'm this goof ass over here.
I like the goof ass.
Yeah, looking like Steve Weagle's station is not really giving any chance for rain today. Only a 1% chance of rain.
It's going to be a dry afternoon, unfortunately, boys.
Okay. All right. So dry.
Thank you, Jaybird. Thank you, ankle.
That's right.
You're welcome.
All right, coming up here, we got the KVJ After the Show podcast. You can watch it live on YouTube. Going to be getting to that here in just about 5 to 10 minutes. It's always on demand as well. You can even watch it on your flat screen TV or on your mobile devices. Easy to do. Before we do that, Jaybird, if you would, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
I don't know if you're going to like this one, because I wouldn't say it's positive, but it makes you think a little bit.
Okay.
Like yesterday, so.
Yeah, good point. Consider how hard it is to change yourself, and you'll understand what little chance you have in trying to change others.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one, actually.
Perspective.
I like it. Good stuff, Bird.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.